Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Swartz, and Bill Busch on early break. It feels like the sun outside. You're standing on it, at least this weekend it was. I'm not sure I've recovered yet from that. I know we don't talk a lot of weather on this show, but I was outdoors for 2 straight days, and it was pretty much hell out there in Beatrice, Nebraska for the Pistol.
How's your headphones over there?
Headphones seem to be fine right now. Jake,
Yes.
expand on that, because the weather was horrendous. And I thought it was worse yesterday, and I think it could get worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot. And you guys teed off earlier, it seems.
So, yeah, this was the Pistol weekend in Beatrice. This is the 2-day, 2-man scramble event. Myself and Seth, it's 11 o'clock. It's noon tea time on Saturday and 9 a.m. tea time yesterday. And it felt like about 147 degrees by the time that, we were midway through the round both days. And so that was fun.
147?
That's about what it felt like. Temperature-wise, about 147 is in that range. And, survived it. I drank probably more water than I've ever had in that event. Usually it's strictly beer and, with some spirits. But we had a combination.
Spirits.
Yeah, there's definitely a healthy combination of beer and water, because if it was strictly beer, I don't think I'd be here today. I think I'd be dead somewhere on the way back to Lincoln from Beatrice. But
from the Pistol,
you had to be somewhat responsible here and drink some water in this event. Otherwise, like I said, you would be keeled over and you would not be around for today anywhere in the world.
The Pistol.
This is the Pistol.
You finished in the winner's bracket.
Me and Seth we're tied for first after day one. Had a nice 12 under par 60, which is really, really, really good. We were very proud of that. And yesterday did not go according to plan. However, I don't think we ever had a moment that we yelled at each other, which I think that's maybe the first time in the history of the Pistol that me and him did not have a yelling episode, because people in the group were all breakers. They're saying, watch out, it could happen any moment. It could happen any moment.
Wait for it.
There was a moment yesterday where it almost happened. I putted very well all weekend. And hole 11, I had about a 20-foot putt. I went first. I might have hit it 15 feet past, and Seth just about exploded at me. Rightfully so. It was horrible. My job is to either make it or make it a safe putt so we can go for it. You can't go for it when it's 15 feet past. And he said something that Joel and Jason were the winners. They said, "Hey, watch out! This could be
what happens.
This could be the blow up." And we recovered and did not blow up. We even had a bogey in a par 5, which is horrendous for golfers that are trying to win a tournament, or any golfers. It didn't blow up because we both messed up. It was a combination of a mess up. So we both were at fault. And that was the whole, I thought we'd end the friendship on, but that didn't happen. But I would say this, throughout the 2 days, I heard these things yelled at me as cars were passing by on different holes. Hut, hut, hut. I heard a Randy. I heard a hash hole. Heard that as well. I got yelled all sorts of things by the different golfers in Beatrice this weekend.
So we have breakers in Beatrice.
There's a lot of breakers down there. A lot of breakers in Beatrice.
That is nice.
Okay, so where did you finish again?
We finished, sadly, tied for fourth. We were at 12 under par on Saturday. We were only 4 under par through 14 holes yesterday with the bogey on 14, and then birdied 15, 16, 17 to give ourselves a chance, and parred 18. If we had simply birdied 18, we would have been tied for second and in the money.
So it really comes down to one hole, though.
Or if maybe you don't bogey 14, you probably
bogey
all
on
right.
5. The bogey on the par. Yes.
The bogey on the par 5 is what,
because that's almost hard to do.
It is.
It's hard to get a bogey in a screen in a 2-man.
This is what happens. That Seth, we just came off a wonderful birdie on 13, our first birdie since hole 9.
So things have picked up.
We had some momentum.
Momentum has started.
Good.
People are feeling good about it. We're talking.
And Seth smother hooks a drive into the ground that went probably 90 yards. And so then it's my job at that point to put the ball in play, which I had all day.
And go to an iron?
No, it's a par. It's into the wind par 5. It would have been irresponsible to hit an iron. But going back, maybe that was the right play, Bill, because I duck hooked to drive out of bounds. And so we were forced to take the 90-yard drive in the rough on a par 5 into the wind,
Oh boy.
which then was a full hybrid and then a hybrid over the green, which is the real problem. If we'd kept the third shot in front of the green, we probably could have walked away with an easy par, but we went for it trying to get a birdie, and that screwed us up. And at that moment, I started to give up, but Seth still played good golf. I made some putts, and that's why we made 3 birdies to end the round. But I was proud of our effort. I was proud that we did not melt down, because there's many times that there's several holes that we just don't simply talk to each other because there's just anger on both sides.
Sounds like fun.
Not yesterday.
Sounds like fun.
This weekend, there's no yelling, though. There's no issues.
It's
Someone says, what an epic collapse. Leaders after day 1, and you plummet to a tie for 4th. Yeah, it's a pretty bad collapse. We collapsed yesterday.
I don't think you really collapsed. One hole. That's it. One hole cost you.
always freaks me out when good golfers like smother a. What'd you say?
Oh, I was stunned. He smothered a hook to drive
into the ground.
Seth
I think I'd be more stunned with your shot out of bounds.
Well, I was pretty pissed about that.
Yeah.
Bill. Well, the problem was this: is that it was duck hook, but it probably would have stayed in bounds, but it hit the cart path.
Oh, so it wasn't a ground ball.
No, I did not ground. Seth ground ball.
Oh, he ground balled it.
I hit a duck hook that was bad, but if it had missed the cart path, I think it would have stayed in bounds. Still a long ways back, but in play and birdieable or survivable. Whereas we didn't find the ball out of bounds and had to take the smother hook, and that was a tough drive back to that ball because we left it there in case we couldn't find mine.
Oh,
when you see all the guys up there 320 yards and you're hitting from 90 in the rough,
that's embarrassing.
It's tough to stomach that one.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. And then you got the group behind us who is also very good. And they're thinking, what happened to these guys? These guys are hitting their second shot from there.
So who won this event?
It'll be Joel and Jason Bruggeman. They are Beatricians all the way through.
Are they breakers?
Oh, they're breakers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely
Congratulations.
Here's what I know about that is Joel is a long time breaker. I did not know that Jason was a breaker until yesterday. He told me, I love the show, Jake. Well, I didn't know that. Jason, thank you for listening.
Joe Bruggeman. I've seen I've seen him on Twitter forever.
Yes, you have. You have seen him on. He's definitely a Twitter guy.
Mm-hmm.
They won. I think it's the first time they've ever won. They've been so close many times. So I was actually very happy for them that they got the dub yesterday.
The pistol.
But it was extremely hot weekend, as it usually is in the pistol. And minimal yelling, minimal anger, no actual yelling spurt between us, which is shocking for 2 days.
This is at the Beatrice Country Club?
This is the
where
Beatrice
you worked
Country
at,
Club.
underpaid. You were underpaid.
I talked about that. I talked
Yes.
about that with Caleb Harms, who I played with on day one. Caleb's a very good golfer, and we had talked about the pay situation back when he was started. I said, you started out above me. I'd been there for 2 years. He's like, that's not my
Wait a
problem,
second.
Jake.
Where?
It's true. It's not. He's
it's
right
not
on that.
It's not his problem. But I tried to make
Was there
it his
any
problem.
Did you talk to any upper management about labor situations?
I did not, because those who were there at that point have moved on to different jobs. They're not there. If they were still there, I would probably bring it up, saying, hey, remember that time 20 years ago you pay me less than this guy starting off?
Yeah.
I'd been there for 2 years. Been your right-hand man?
Were you doing salads also?
No salads there. No salads there. That was the Back Alley Eatery,
Yes.
downtown
Okay.
Beatrice. Barbecue restaurant.
What was your title?
I was the sides manager there.
Sides manager.
All
sides.
manager. I managed the sides.
Very proud of
They
that.
would bring in the meals, and I would dress up the potatoes. Sweet potato, baked potato. I would make a chef salad. I would dress up the salads also.
You would dress them
I
up.
would dish up the different potato salads.
Was there mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese was definitely there.
Yeah, yes.
Cold mac and
Cold.
cheese.
It was cold mac and cheese. Yeah.
Really?
But macaroni salad.
Mac salad.
Yeah, mac salad. Mac salad.
Mac salad's really good.
Yeah, mac salad. Cottage cheese, which terrible.
Oh, I love cottage cheese.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
we'll throw hands on that.
Yeah,
No,
I like
do
cottage
not- I
cheese.
do not.
You're out?
I don't like.
Nice.
out.
I don't go out of my way to order it or have it. It's not in the.
I've never.
I was like, oh, yeah, I'll have some of that.
I shouldn't say I don't like it. I've never had it. I've never had the courage to put it in my mouth.
I tried it once and that was a mistake. I won't do it again. But
Maybe
fun
you
week.
like it, but it doesn't look good.
I enjoyed the random spurts of people yelling the different things at me that were show related. So that was fun. And then somebody even brought up a SIP reference. And when they drove by, they said, hey, Jake. Hey. They brought up the rap to me on the turn.
Good God.
Yeah. We have very attentive, loyal listeners in
that had to be an
Beatrice.
incredible
Oh,
feeling.
it was fun.
Yeah, it had to be an incredible feeling.
That was a year ago.
Your popularity, Jake, has taken off.
I would say at least half of that tournament, there's 144 golfers. I'd probably say 72 of them are breakers, maybe.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's a pretty solid percentage. 50% of 144. I think we'll take that.
The Pistols. Do you have any other big tournaments upcoming?
No, that's it. Golf season is, well, I get the league still, but golf season tournaments, I believe, are over for the year for me. I would say I finally played good golf. I've told you guys I've been playing horrible golf. Yeah.
That's why he's so happy right now. I can tell. He's not that bummed out.
No, because I told Seth going, I said, dude, I have nothing right now. And somehow it clicked off the bat.
You came out of it.
I came out of it. Well, I was back to what I used to be, for at least until
that's good.
Part of the day. Yesterday.
It's weird how
I'd say day one, I was there the entire day. It was crazy. Made every putt known to mankind on Saturday. And that's never a good sign for Sunday, which missed a lot of putts Sunday, but still quality round, 4th place, good people, just hot as hell out there.
Yeah.
Drank more water than I ever have in the history of the pistol.
You just
and still drank plenty of beer though. Don't
Bottles
worry.
of water.
Bottles of water. Yes. They've gone away from the jugs there. They now have just bottled water everywhere. So
that
it was
sounds
good.
Fun. That sounds like a good weekend.
It was fun. Yeah. Got back, I don't know, about 6 o'clock last night from Beatrice. 5 o'clock.
That's a long weekend, though.
That's a long weekend. Did you stay at your parents' house?
I did.
Did you?
Did stay at the parents' house Saturday night.
Did your parents mention anything on Sunday about not wearing too tight of a shirt?
No, not this time. Did not. That the shirt, the attire was just fine this time. No excuses at all. I played fine.
Did your parents follow you? They walked the course.
No, thank God it didn't happen.
Was there a crowd?
Was there a crowd?
I've never a gallery.
Was there a gallery when you got to 18? Was there a gallery?
You know, actually, in my 9 years of playing the pistol, I've never seen a fan on the course, which is actually good. It's not worth watching. It's not worth following. It's really not.
I don't know.
Not worth following.
It might be.
Sometimes people gather. Like, if there's a playoff, yes, then there's a gathering because hey, we got a tie. We get 2 teams going for first. That's when the gathering happens.
You go back to 18 for that.
They go to hole 9 for that.
Hole 9.
They have.
Those are golfers in the tournament that probably that gather.
Yes, yeah. There's no random fans say, "Hey, they're at 18. Yeah. Let's go watch the tournament." No, that's every.
So this is not being announced somewhere live stream.
No, it's not a Queeby and Beatrice. Hey, get to the country club. We got a playoff and a hole 9 in the pistol. No, that's not happening. It's definitely those who are playing that are just watching. But that hasn't happened for a while. We haven't had a playoff for the win for several years.
Is this the premier event at the
no,
country club?
No, it's not. It's number 2. Premier event is the Shotgun Blast in early June. That's the big member guest tournament. It is. That's when I worked back in the
world
day.
Out there, I'm not familiar with.
I chose. Member guest a big thing. It's very expensive.
I chose one time as I was working there.
Very expensive.
Oh, it's very I chose one time to not go on vacation so I could work that tournament because there's a lot of big tips on that one.
Oh,
I was a spotter on hole 18. I was getting big tips every single time. Guys came. I made probably $200 that week. Those 3 days.
No kidding.
Which back in 2005, that's pretty good money.
Yeah. Big weekend.
I was very happy with that.
Yeah,
it was good.
So you just stood there about 200 yards down and just spotted drives.
Probably about 175 out in the rough. I sat in the shade with my car with my my chair, and I had an umbrella probably.
Okay.
Something.
And how old again?
I'm going to say no. At that
26?
I'm going to say 15 years old at that point. Let's go with 15.
So you just spot, and then someone would hand you money for finding their ball.
There's one time, and I felt bad about this, that I think the whole group hit the fairway. You don't need a spotter for that. So I want a tip from this group. So I wouldn't mark their balls. It's in the fairway.
In the fairway.
The reason why I have a spotter 18 is because it's very easy to lose a golf ball to the right.
Right.
And I said, well, nobody's out of play here.
Yeah.
I better go mark a couple on the fairway. He gave me $2. Got a tip still out of that.
Well worth your time.
And well worth it to go out there and say,
get
hey,
out of the chair.
You guys are all pretty good.
I just couldn't imagine I had to walk down the fairway, see my ball in the middle of the fairway, have to give some young kid some money. I've got to give him money for this.
I'm my balls.
I'm at 265 right in the middle of the fairway, and I got to give this guy a 5.
That response there is what you yeah. Come on, man. Do I really have to give you?
Yeah.
It's right. I hit it down the middle. The spotter was necessary here. So no, it was good. I would say though I think I was inspired Saturday by I watched Happy Gilmore 2 on Friday night. And everyone's got different reviews. I loved it. I will watch that movie again.
Wow.
For those who didn't like
I've heard it's been really hit or miss. People said it's incredible.
Yeah.
And I've heard that it's horrendous.
Yeah.
But it's been hit or miss on this.
I think people felt the same way about Happy Gilmore 1. If you don't you're not going for an Oscar award here. They're not trying to win any awards of this. It's not what That's not what Adam Sandler does. It's stupid slapstick comedy. It's
Okay.
Stupid. That's me. I like slapstick. I like stuff I don't have to think about. It makes me laugh. So if you're trying to get some sort of award here, that wasn't the goal. It was to have a bunch of cameos. It's supposed to have a storyline. Oh, everybody. I mean, all the golf. Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, McIlroy.
Oh.
I mean, Jordan Spieth was in it. Colin Morikawa, Fred Couples, Jack Nicklaus, Lee Trevino.
Oh, wow.
Trevino?
Lee
Trevino. John Daly was a big part of the movie.
Really?
He had a big role in the movie. John Daly did.
Did he really?
John Daly, yes.
I kind of want to see this.
Just go and don't expect an incredible movie. It's gonna like blow you away. It's just laugh. Allow yourself to smile and laugh and be okay with it.
Is it Netflix?
Netflix only.
Is he trying to save his grandma's house again?
Somewhat, yeah. He lost his grandma's house. He's in a different house now. But he's alcohol becomes a problem for Happy Gilmore, which no one's surprised by. And he's, that's kind of the premise of getting over that and just getting back in the winner's circle because he kind of lost his way after something happened. I won't tease what that something happened was.
Oh,
that's why you watched the movie. But something caused him to alcoholism, and he overcame it.
Okay.
And I would say that.
Wow.
I would say this. It was
dark yet success story.
It was kind of a surprisingly dark first 4 or 5 minutes, and then it became kind of funny.
Surprisingly dark first 5 minutes.
Yes, Scotty Scheffler was also great in the movie. They brought up the jail reference to him back from when he was the PGA Championship in Louisville last year.
So there was like it started. There's an unveiling of this movie this weekend.
Yes, Friday it was available at midnight on Netflix, and I watched it Friday night, and it was I laughed the whole way. I laughed and smiled the whole way through, saying, you know what? For about 30 years after the first one, this is what I wanted.
You watched the midnight version?
No, I watched it about 9 o'clock. I get done about 11 o'clock on Friday night, but I enjoyed it.
You're up kind of late before a big tournament, Jake.
Yeah, if it was the 9 a.m. tee time, that'd be different. But this was the noon tee time on Saturday, so it was okay.
Netflix.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people, like you said, Bill, will say it was stupid. I will defend it, saying I don't know what you thought about going in. It wasn't going to be the same movie. If it was the same movie, what's the point of doing it?
What are the breakers saying about it?
Kevin says, I watched it last night. It's unfortunately bad. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but my wife watched the whole thing.
I think Ellie liked
it. It was great.
Ellie, did you watch it?
We haven't even addressed the fact that Ellie's here.
Why have we not?
Yeah, Rudy went home to San Antonio. He's back tomorrow.
Thank you,
his
Ellie.
family. Thank you, Ellie, for being here.
Ellie showed up. I walk in. I get the surprise from Ellie. That was a very nice surprise. So we'll probably hear from Derek on Song of the Day.
We might.
Today. I'll bet we hear from Derek.
We could do that.
Yes.
Oh, Derek.
From Wood River.
Yeah.
Someone else says Happy Gilmore 2 was good, but the first was better, in my opinion. Yes, absolutely. The first usually is almost always the better one. I've never, ever pushed back on that. Happy Gilmore 1 is a treasure. This is just a nice treat. It's not. Is this not
Rocky
as good as
2 is
one?
pretty good.
This is good.
Well, yeah, but never was. Well, I shouldn't comment. I didn't see them.
If you can't sit down expecting to laugh and let yourself laugh, don't watch the movie because you won't. You expect too much and you'll be sitting there stone faced. I went in happy to see it was on it, and I laughed the whole way through.
So your parents.
So don't take away my happiness. Breakers.
How about things are going well for your parents then, right? If they have the financial stability
we watched it at our house.
Oh, your house. Oh, okay.
We went down Saturday morning.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we watched it at our house, and they do have Netflix though also.
So things are going well financially for the family. To have Netflix, that tells you that's kind of a status situation. If you have Netflix, it's a status. It really is, Jake.
I guess so.
Yeah,
it
really is.
Okay, I never
else idle chit chat.
No, I got nothing. I did not do nothing interesting.
Jake kind of went filibuster on us for
that's fine,
which is good.
You guys brought up the pistol. I had to do that.
No, we had to have that. That was really good stuff. I did one thing I thought was extremely interesting. Had an event, and so I came from me and Laura came from West O and drove from West O all the way past like 90th Street on O Street on Saturday night, and I thought it was incredible to see people cruising. There were people cruising. Oh yeah. It was.
It's nuts.
There was a tricked out Jeep that had the Royal Grove. It was sponsored by the Royal Grove.
I have seen that Jeep. It is tricked out.
And they were hot rodding around. There's a lot of hot rodding as me and Laura are whipping down O Street in her Honda CRX, and people were a lot of Mustangs. one guy drove by with his hood off, and the car it wasn't a hot rod though. It was just a car missing a hood. I said, Laura, this is incredible. It was a car missing a hood.
This is incredible.
But it was a lot of. I was encouraged that there was people cruising. It felt like it's in like American Graffiti for a second.
I think Friday, Saturday, and probably even Sunday.
Well, I saw this. Also, there's a lot of police cars. People were pulled over everywhere. Yeah, pulled over. I think it was for hot rodding, Steve. But I was like, I go, this is what it was like. This is like American Graffiti right here.
Well, there are people at the Quiche restaurant.
I didn't see anybody at the Quiche. There's a lot of
places still open.
I will say this. Yeah. It was bumper to bumper, both directions. And this was at like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
I mean, people were cruising.
What's going
on?
on?
I mean, if you have a motorcycle in your 50s, you just don't. I've been in that situation on O Street. I'm just like, no,
there was one guy right next to us in his Harley. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that was impressive though.
It's impressive, but dangerous.
Sounds dangerous. Yeah. And there was a lot of speeding in and out of traffic. Right. That was the big thing. If you get a chance to kind of stomp on it, that's their moment.
It is. I'm glad you saw. So what time?
10:30.
10:30.
Oh, yeah,
it was electric.
Peak. It's probably peak.
I imagine it starts sometime around 9:44. I bet it probably goes to probably 12:44 or so.
I bet it goes late.
I just wondered, now do you pull off into the parking lot of like the mall and hang out? Do you know? Yeah. Like, if we would have went by the mall and I saw Sip's truck pulled off over there, by the old Red Lobster, that'd have been incredible.
I think. Well, what did the young people do? I think they do a lot of that.
Because for a while, didn't people also, back when people cruised, didn't people just kind of park on O Street?
This wasn't a Mara cruise or anything like that, was it? There wasn't anything.
I don't think
there wasn't an event.
No, an event or a theme or something.
Definitely not.
Because when there's an event like a Mara cruise, you used to see it then. Then it's probably triple.
I've been told there's been some convening for these cruises at the Kohl's at 84th and just north of O. There's been reports of a lot of people in those parking lots.
That's where they turn at. So I told Laura, I said, I go, when we get to 70th, this is going to end. It didn't. I go, whoa, I'm off on this. Went all the way to 84th. Then they take a left on 84th.
This might be something you and Laura could do more often.
Yes, we'll get the CRX out and we'll cruise up and down.
You should get your truck.
But it was, I was so impressed with America.
Your truck would be more representative.
Yeah, you definitely fit with the truck.
I don't know, but it was a lot of Mustangs.
Okay.
A lot of Mustangs.
What about Challengers?
A lot of Challengers also.
Yeah.
But it was really, really cool. I was really high on it.
Charger?
No, but there's a name for it. Hellcats.
Okay.
Out of Hellcats. Okay. They sound, and I think some of those cars it's not the real engine that you hear. It's like a speaker in back. No joke. I mean, that.
I'm way down on things again.
No joke. The breakers will take me on this, but I've heard that there's speakers that actually make the engine growl. It makes the growl sound. Because
there were some good sounds.
I know.
Also, incredible. I was impressed when I saw the guy. I go, Laura, there's a guy driving next to us. He's in it's about a 1989. I don't know what it would be with no hood, and I thought it was amazing. But also, thinking back, there was usually somebody in your town that had part of their hood cut out, and so the air filter part would sit up above the hood, and that was so
super cool.
That was so bad
back in the day.
Back in the day when you saw someone with that. And it was like I said, a 69 Chevelle or something where they had part of the engine sticking. If you knew a friend that had part of the engine sticking out of the hood, it was remarkable.
Car was jacked up.
Yeah, car was jacked up.
Big fatties on back.
Oh,
hey, it begs the question: is a hood necessary?
I would still think so, just for like rain and stuff. I would think, but I don't know. But
they need a hood.
They had that. Well, apparently there's one guy yesterday or Saturday that did not need a hood.
Say you don't. Or does he just take the hood off for this occasion?
Yeah. Why would you take the hood off?
Is the hood on Monday?
Why you would do that?
Friday. Where's Todd at? He's taking the hood off.
It's hoodless Friday
weekend. Well, it's the weekend.
If you'd have seen the car, and I wanted to get a picture of it so bad, but it was incredible. Thank you.
I've wondered about that hood thing forever. Do you have to have a hood on your?
Apparently not, because they're operating the car, but it seems like an odd choice to take the hood off intentionally. If it was intentional, I have questions for them. Why?
You can't have all the rain going into your.
I don't think so.
Parts.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good thing.
But
to have.
For a Saturday night, it was Saturday night or Friday.
Saturday night weather was nice.
Yeah. You can take it off for that.
So take
your hood off your truck.
Sure.
Bill's removing.
Imagine Laura's at the sees me out there. I got a socket set out about 7:30 on a Saturday. What are you doing? Take this hood off. This
going
thing.
out. You don't have to go. I'm going.
We have some responses to why the hood might have been off. A couple of people says the hood was off because the turbo or superchargers don't fit. Boone says no hood allows him to show off his motor to everyone else more easily.
But if you just saw the car, it would have been quite interesting because it didn't fit. That's the part that didn't fit. Like that car right there with the hood off. It was just, it was if
you don't belong.
It was
there.
a car that would be just. It'd be a car.
Gotta have a hood on.
It'd be a car that you bought at Weird Wally's back in the day, and then they bought a car for like $1,400, and you took the hood off and drove it around.
Put the hood on.
This was not a cool car.
No, this was not a cool car.
You're right.
You wanted to be cool.
What'd you call the thing that sticks up out of the?
It's like your air filter, air part that stuck out like that. Man, you had a little wing nut on the top. Remember they take that baby off?
Yeah.
Check that. Wasn't there a deal also you could turn it over? It made better noise. I think you could turn it.
I think so. I know what you're talking about, but I never knew what they were. What did I call them? Like there's a name for it. I just can't.
I don't know. I'm with you on that, but it'll
hit me.
Jake, the biggest difference still to this day, though, with the cars and the hot rods, whatever, these were all newer cars, is that back in the day, the tires were the most incredible thing because they had them by numbers. It was 50s and 60s.
Okay.
And that was the number. Like
no more than
50, 50 was wider. I think there was, and I remember sometimes if they wanted, the local police would jack with you, they'd stop you.
Are they street legal?
Yeah. They street legal tires are sticking out too wide. Those aren't street legal tires. But you'd see that then the tires, Jake, were incredible when you saw the tires.
That's what you judged some of the cars by.
Yeah, when you saw the tires.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then back in my day, that the most popular rim was the Krager.
Oh,
the Krager.
You had Krager rims.
Krager rims.
I have no idea what that is.
You would know if you saw them.
Okay,
Jake, Krager rims are what changed your life. I didn't have those. I had jacked up car, normal size tires, just regular rims.
Seldom did you see a jacked up car with normal size back tire.
Never. Also, no
funny.
floor where the exhaust came through the floor and the gas gauge didn't work. Yes.
I like the picture of you with a jacked up car but normal size.
I like that too.
Yeah, Jan Zora.
It rode well, of course.
Yep.
Did it?
No, God. It's just any bump you hit, about throw you right out of the car.
You would have freaked out over Jan Zora's Nova. Because it was pristine green.
That's the one you couldn't touch.
Yeah, with black racing stripes, and it had the color was green, but it sparkled a little bit too, and it had huge back tires.
A Nova.
God, it was beautiful.
Jake, a Nova. When you had a Nova,
you're doing pretty well.
It was one of those cars. There was the Barracuda. That was one. GTO was one of the Camaro, Chevelle.
Was that a sign of wealth, Bill? The Nova?
Not really. It's just a sign of just that they were
cool sign.
They were really cool.
All right.
That means they were. I mean, you really were. When someone pulled up in that car, no matter who it was, it's like I like that.
Cutlass Supreme got really big, but not. I don't think that was you jack that up as much.
Not as much, no. But Cutlass was very popular.
Yeah,
that was a very popular car.
My dad went.
But the Krager, anybody from the Krager rims on the text line? Jake,
Coach Brandon on YouTube says, "Yep, Krager rims and Mickey Thompson tires with with dog bones." He says,
"I don't know what that, but I don't know
Mickey Thompson tires. Though,
I don't know that, but Mickey Thompson tires, I know."
Yeah.
Bill, you're probably a little more of a gearhead than I am. It sounds like.
It does sound.
Well, I just grew up with friends that had older brothers, and they were all gearheads. Gearhead. So I wasn't the top big gearhead. No, I
was more sports oriented, but it's the same thing. I had friends that were more car oriented. Yeah. I wish I was a little more car oriented.
Kent says, yeah, the Krager's on his 67 Firebird in the garage right now.
Yeah.
On a 67 Firebird in the garage.
Hang on. Don't.
Wow.
This is getting, I'm verklempt.
Get a Firebird. Get a Firebird.
Firebird was another vehicle. Jake,
Sweet.
That was on the list of cars.
Sweet.
The Firebird would be on, Jake. If you put the list down of these cars,
I think I know the Firebird.
The Firebird would be on the list.
Don't you think was it the 80s when the Trans Am?
The Trans Am came out with the T-tops. Remember when you saw one with the T-top? Glenn Gallier had it. Glenn Gallier had red interiors, white with red interior. And guess what he did a year ago? Had it completely redone to factory.
No.
Incredible. And when you saw it, I saw it in Pender. It was incredible. That's Gavin Gallier's brother.
Now listen, that was 80s, right?
That was 80s.
And you didn't jack up a Trans Am.
A little bit. Had a little lift to it. It had a little lift to it. Yeah, Glenn's did, and it was incredible. When you saw it, it was just
I don't think you jacked up
you did. There's a little jack. There's a little elevation.
Did you jack breakers? You jack up a Trans Am. I don't think you do.
We did in Pender. We jacked him up in Pender. Glenn, check in with us.
Trans Am's got really cool, but it was always the same one. It's kind of black. Usually, now your friend's was white with red.
Black
with gold.
Gold eagle. Right. The gold eagle on the hood.
The
gold eagle would stop your heart.
Good, yeah.
Well, I think that's what Smoking the Bandit. I'm pretty sure that's
why then. Okay,
Smoking the Bandit. That's what Burt Reynolds drove.
And they're great in the winter.
Yeah.
I saw
you get stuck
stuck in an inch
in
front of my house. I was like,
oh yeah, it's going nowhere.
Because it's so
you had to put
light.
sandbags in the back of the trunk.
Right.
You did. Get sandbags in the trunk.
It's like, dude,
let's
can't
spend the whole
this.
show on this. This is coming down. This is American graffiti all over.
You were out. I've been in that situation. It's sort of intimidating on O Street.
It was. I was a little intimidated. I go, we're in the CRX.
You're older.
And we're older. And people are just, they're laughing right next to us. I'm giving them one of these, like.
It's really. Now, it sucks being on a motorcycle.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Because dudes are like, nice, bro. And I just want to get out of here.
I'm not trying to be in the parade.
Please don't get
out of here.
I was just going to Freddy's.
Trying to get off.
Get a hamburger, man. Leave me alone.
I just want to get to that quiche restaurant. I think about quiche restaurant. He said, let's go cruise on and get some quiche.
Isn't that one? We're getting some quiche.
I was going to stop and get
27th and 0.
27th and 0 right by that hotel.
It's still there. I saw it yesterday.
It's still there.
It's still there. It still says quiche.
I end up on the drive down. I stop by that almost every day. I get caught at the light right there. So I look, there's the vape shop right there too. Right
Perfect.
There. Perfect.
It really is a great corner.
Get a quiche, then you can also cruise-o.
It's a great corner of town. 27th and 0. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag. You need seed, chemicals, fertilizer, or someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more at 738ag.com. We don't have much time, but just a reminder, we are, as of right now, today, July 28th, exactly 1 month away from Nebraska's first game.
Ooh, wait a second.
Yeah, it is. Today's July 28th. It's August 28th, game 1.
Good God.
1 month away. 4 weeks and 3 days.
Fall camp.
3 days.
Fall camp starts today for Nebraska
Sip will
football.
be there, right?
When do you get your first view of camp?
Bill, wait a second, just real quick. Greg weighed in. Bill is correct on the Trans Am. So you do jack those up.
Thank you, Greg. No, and also, thank you for the weather update.
Yes.
Greg showed me the weather last week, and I said, Greg, you have made this up. I said, you have made a fake screen.
Don't do this.
I know. I did.
Do not do this.
I was very nervous.
Very sensitive about this.
But he goes, no, this is real. There's going to be weather in the 70s.
Yeah.
He pointed it out to me.
Yeah. It's going to be later in the week.
I think, this week it will be.
By the way, that I don't know if you're a coach, you'd know better. Would a coach welcome that? If by Wednesday, it's going to be in the 70s.
You want some heat right now.
Okay.
You want, I think they'll have enough, but you want heat, especially because the 70s would come in a little bit more during old school. I had this conversation this weekend with some breakers about old school two-a-days and what old school two-a-days were. And it would be, probably should make it into a Bill Thrill section. Maybe we can touch on that in Bill Thrills.
Yeah.
That could be a Bill Thrill. It's so
don't
different.
Go too far. I know.
It's so different. So
you
now
wouldn't believe it.
You wouldn't even believe what it was.
You wouldn't believe it.
And this wasn't one of those things where it's like back in the 40s.
I don't want to go too far.
This was just not too far long ago. Back even when I was coaching, what two-a-days were like. It was.
So what, I mean, just we don't want to go too far. But what was the final year of hardcore two-a-days?
I don't know, but I think it's got to be up to 8 to 9 years ago.
I was going to say 2010.
Just that? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. And Jake, it was a forced march that was unbelievable.
It was a forced march just to cover.
And you had to put on. And Jake, it was 2 practices full pads. 2 practices full pads. I know it's not like the Junction Boys or something down at Texas A&M in the 50s.
I don't know.
But it was, I'm telling you what, it was horrific as a player because I went through them as a player. And it was horrific as a coach, too. I mean, you go back out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was, we did 3 days.
Good God.
3. And the night practice was special teams, no pads. And imagine what your feet felt like putting your gear back on for the 3rd time of the day. Now they only go once a day, then it's walkthrough. So it's a lot different. If you live the two-a-days, I'll say this: it doesn't matter what level you're at, as far as Division 2, 3, 4, junior college. That two-a-days are two-a-days, and you're still putting your stuff back on, and it's full pads.
Me and Jake never experienced.
No, we never did.
And get going in the afternoon,
or did I?
practice about 2:30. in the afternoon, and you're going like, okay, we've already had one of these practices, and
it's the death of the day.
It is horrible.
I did cover it, and I remember vividly. And you just, at the time, you didn't think, you just thought this was always the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
And then it changed. And now it's not like that. Yeah, today's the first day. Today is the first.
When do you get your first size on it?
Today.
You get to watch
It's
today.
part of the reason I got to leave at 8.
Okay.
I mean, I got some complications.
It's a health issue.
Yeah. Right. HIPAA laws forbid me from talking about bullets. Health. But just a program. I got to leave.
Is it okay for us to ask for prayers for Bullet?
Yes, Bill.
Because I think it is.
Pray for Bullet.
Yeah, Bullet's got a situation where me and Steve, when it gets to dogs, that's it's not good.
We don't talk
like that.
About
remember, we had the bed ready for Bullet last time.
You were incredible.
I forgot about that.
Took a photo.
You were incredible.
We have a bed ready for Bullet again if needed. Yes. Sugar
friendship right there.
Oh, he had a bed ready. Yeah. It was amazing.
That's they had a lot going on.
Yeah. But yeah, today is that is the first day. So yeah, in there you can go to it if you want.
Me?
Yeah, you certainly are welcome.
Well, we'll have
your media, Jake.
We'll have Carson shot on at 8 o'clock because they have the event on Saturday.
Steve, yes, of course you can go. Hey, I was wondering about you yesterday. You got orange shirts. I saw a guy walking down Adams with a white T-shirt. You perhaps could add white T-shirt to your arsenal.
I would love one, but it has to be the same material.
That probably exists.
I've looked.
I don't want to
Carhartt.
Dictate
Carhartt shirt.
But I thought it looked pretty cool.
I would love to have more colors, but so the main reason for this is just the fact of this. It's so comfortable. Right. It's like a dry fit, but it's a little heavier. So was that Brad from the Baldwin shop?
It's the guys. That was not
Chris also.
They must be toilet papering today.
On the
TP in the
98 degree day.
TP in the local
freaks me out. Wonder who came up with the idea and how. Maybe I don't want to know. But listen, the white, you could probably find it in white material. I think it's a good look, a white T-shirt with blue jeans.
That's a great look. That was a standard look going out for me. Yes, with jean shorts.
I don't need to know.
Jean shorts.
Jean shorts.
Was it back in the day?
My own jean shorts, made it myself. You kind of
you would go out.
You cuff at the bottom.
PO pairs.
Yes, PO pairs and a white T-shirt and my own jean shorts, cuffed at the bottom.
What about? Did you wear sandals?
No, it'd be more. Remember there was a look back in the day of kind of like a 3/4 like a shoe with white socks. That happened. This was not. I was not. Chime in here, breakers. This was not my own. This was not my own statement. Now, Duke used to always wear a Mickey Mouse T-shirt with a vest with shorts, and it was incredible.
That's a look right there,
and it was incredible.
That is aggressive.
Yes, with the white T-shirt,
Mickey Mouse T-shirt.
Yeah, at Kearney State.
Bold.
Yeah, graduate school at Kearney State. That was very staple for me.
Wow.
Yeah. It was also nice. There was no one trying to. That was the look. It's like, what do you got on? It's a white T-shirt.
Brad from the Baldwin shop. Brutal day to toilet paper.
It's me bad today.
Mickey Thompson, please chime in more from that missing tooth, Greg. I'd like to know more. The Mickey Thompson tires. That was the standard. The Krager rims.
How about that too? You jacked up a Trans Am.
Yeah, you would do it. Glenn Gallier did it. I'll have Glenn send a picture in.
When we come back, why play an in-state team in your own state when you can fly to Germany to play?
Why?
Them? We'll discuss that.
Why?
On the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you the listener on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Batter up! Join us this summer at Haymarket Park for 50 action-packed Salt Dogs games running now through August. Visit saltdogs.com for updates on everything you need to know about weekly promotions, giveaways, and special events. That's where you'll find the latest updates to make sure you catch all the excitement and never miss a homestand you want to attend. Haymarket Park is your ticket to fun all summer long. Visit saltdogs.com to get your tickets and unleash the fun.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Copple Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Copple's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Copple since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
We're on the air.
Back. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break.
Simple, you are an idiot.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're craving a steak today from Ruhlman's in Ashland, you have to wait a couple days because they're not open. They're closed Monday, Tuesday, but sounds like it was a great weekend for Phil and the team at Ruhlman's, and you can look forward to lunch or dinner starting Wednesday at Ruhlman's.
Wednesday.
Also, don't forget tomorrow they're going to have burritos outside for lunch, outside the restaurant, like about 11 to 1.
God,
Stop by Highway 6 in Ashland at Ruhlman's, and you can get a burrito outside Ruhlman's Steakhouse.
That sounds good.
Phil, tell you what, the things he sets up. So, is he soon to be the mayor of Ashland?
I'm surprised he's not already. If he's not,
Phil, I don't think you'd have to even run.
The mayor.
Who's the mayor? Chat GPT.
Who's the mayor of
mayor?
Ashland?
And we're not disparaging the mayor.
No, we're not.
No. Because what the mayor's done right now is he's crushing it. But will Phil be in some sort of an advisory role?
He should be.
Yeah.
The Ashland mayor is crushing.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
He or she is doing a very good job.
Yeah. Ashland is right now. That's like the who's who place to live. It is.
Ashland's awesome.
Yes.
Straight up.
What?
Dead serious.
And Steve, real quick though, Steve, talk to me about Greenwood. You're driving home. You're driving home. You're driving. Was it your grandma?
No.
Not your grandma.
Lori's mom.
Laura, okay.
So it's my mother. It was my mother-in-law.
Okay, mother-in-law. Walk me through it.
We're
driving through.
It was the day after Christmas.
And you're driving her home.
Yeah, I was driving her back to Gretna. We were driving down Highway 6, and it was kind of we had hit a moment of silence in the conversation, but we're within Greenwood city limits, and I just heard her say, "Greenwood, what a junky little town."
I'm so sorry, Greenwood. Remember, we didn't say it.
It's okay.
This is Trixie's mom.
I ran into people at Planet Fitness from Greenwood, and they got a kick out of it and said it is a little junky. Who's the mayor of Ashland, Nebraska? Hold on.
But can Phil be an advisor? An advisory board
Whoever
member?
this is crushing it.
Yes, he's crushing it. Ashland, there's no place to.
Jim Anderson.
What's his name?
The current mayor of Ashland is Jim Anderson, who holds the office and leads the city council.
Does anyone know Jim? Text in.
It was a citywide election. I don't recognize any of the city council members.
We don't live there.
Well, you know people. Chuck Niemeyer, Jerry Lofberg, Michelle Liebel, and Jim Pinkman.
Sounds like a great bunch of people.
I'd love two wards.
Phil could be on.
There's apparently
board,
two wards.
Really?
There's Ward 1 and Ward 2.
I wouldn't mind being in a meeting with those guys to see. I just wonder if Phil's being brought in. When it comes to city council, I saw something last night real quickly.
I'd like to know this.
Was the speech that Kevin Bacon gave during Footloose to the city council when they were fighting the ban on dancing within city limits. I thought was very moving.
See it?
Watched it last night. Laura watched the entire Footloose last night. She got in a chair and watched Footloose, and then she watched Varsity Blues after that. She watched 2 straight movies, and
she's got way better life than I got.
But think about this. She watched back to back. And then there was one thing that was somewhat interesting. Don't be upset with me, honey. When Varsity Blues ended, had the big they ran a flea flicker to the offensive guard. That's how they won the game, which I've never seen Varsity Blues. But Laura goes, "Is this a true story?"
No,
I don't think it is.
Not. Can you confirm it's not a true story?
God bless her.
God bless. She's fine on
You
that.
took her to the guard.
It's not a horrible question. I don't think.
They called the play, and they ran flea flicker to the guard. Yes, they curled up at 12 and then flea flickered it to the guard, and he scored. Yes, and it was intense.
She watched back to back old.
But when I saw when Kevin Bacon, he had a tie on, had sport coat and tie, and he had dressed, and it was moving. It was moving.
Jake, did you know what we're talking about?
I have seen Footloose one time. I don't recall the senior talking.
Well, he was dating the preacher's daughter, and it was very dicey.
Never saw the movie.
It was very dicey. The reason I like watching it, it was filmed in Lehi, Utah. And so it was filmed in Lehi, where the defensive coordinator for BYU is from Lehi. And so Jay Hill. So the show was on, and he was up giving his speech. I took a picture of the TV and sent it to him last night.
Kevin Bacon.
I sent him the picture. I said, Footloose. He texted me back. He goes, "They say I look like him. I don't think I do."
Does he?
A little bit. There's a little bit of him.
Kevin Bacon's. That was gigantic. Yeah. It was a huge movie in our time. God, Laura settled in and watched 2 old, like the 80s movie.
I don't know how old Varsity Blues is. I think it's the right movie, right?
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do something like that.
Yeah. She locked in. She had the lounge chair. She had a blanket on. It was it was miserable outside. She just sat there and watched.
It was a day to be inside.
And
I was outside the whole day.
When you want to cut loose, foot loose. I mean,
it's
a great song.
No.
Great song. Great movie.
Ruhlman Steakhouse, Highway 6 in Ashland.
I bet Phil could dance.
I saw something this weekend that bothered me.
Hey, your printer started working.
It did work. Thank you, Ellie. Got that printed off. The paper jam was over. So there's some discussion about next year Michigan playing a game scheduled at Michigan Stadium against Western Michigan to not be played there, but be played overseas instead in Germany. These schools are 90 minutes apart, Western Michigan and Michigan. Yet there's deep conversation about moving this specific game to Germany next year, which would be the first ever game that Michigan would leave the States and play a game internationally. I just personally ask, why would it be that one when it's 90-minute drive? That's an in-state opponent. Why would that be played in Germany? Why?
Couldn't agree more.
I don't understand.
Complete buffoonery. If you're going to go to Germany, get a marquee game, get something. I mean, we got Farmageddon coming this year.
What about this? If can I just play the role of defense attorney here? It's for the players. They get an experience.
But why? That's a 90-minute drive in general. Usually,
no, I know, but they get to go. It doesn't matter who the participating teams are. They get to.
Why would you want to play a MAC team over there if you're Michigan?
Well, they get it just because the Western Michigan players are students too. They get experience in Germany. It's for
it's
like
nice
the
for
players
them,
get a cultural experience. That's what I'm trying to convey to you guys. There's a cultural experience for these players, no matter where they're from.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But didn't you think it was a cultural
It's
experience?
a good thing for Western Michigan.
Yeah.
If I'm Western Michigan and they ask me
not get a go?
and they ask me to play, if I'm Western Michigan and they ask me to play, I'm going to go play.
Yeah.
So I would do that. I don't push back at that at all. I'm like, no.
But you think they should play a marquee opponent?
You need something. Yeah. I mean, right now, do you really want to see that game? No one wants to see that game.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
The last 3 years in Ireland, we've seen Nebraska, Northwestern, Big 10.
I get it.
We saw Georgia Tech, Florida State, ACC. And then we see Big 12 this year of K-State, Iowa State. Those are entertaining games.
I know, but maybe they weren't going for entertainment.
Why not? Oh, we don't want entertainment here.
An experience.
I know this. Did you guys watch Notre Dame Navy? I didn't. It was the first game of the year, 2 years ago? I didn't watch it.
I don't think I did.
I didn't watch it because it didn't have a lot of
pop.
Didn't have a lot of pop to it. It really didn't.
Iowa State, Kansas State has pop.
A lot of pop. It really does. Has a lot of pop. I mean, there's two teams right there that have a chance to be in the championship game.
Yes, they do.
They're both good enough to be in the championship game, and they're leading off the season with that.
Of the Big 12.
Yeah.
They have a chance to be in the big championship game.
That'd be a stretch. But in the Big 12 championship game, which gets you in the playoffs, which means you're in the game, so you always have a chance.
Michigan, Western Michigan.
I'm with you, Jay.
It's not done yet, but there's deep conversation about moving this specific game to Germany next year instead of being at Michigan Stadium.
Germany.
And it could be a 90-minute drive versus a 10-hour flight overseas to Germany. That sounds delightful. If I'm Western Michigan.
Now, if it was like, it's still a short drive between Michigan and Michigan State. Still catches me more. It's got lot more pop to it.
Also, don't you want both fan bases to travel? Are they going to have a bunch of people from Western Michigan traveling to watch them play Michigan and Germany?
When you get a game away, you want both sides to engage. I can't imagine. I think that the best matchup there's been yet is Iowa State, K-State.
I want to see the attendance for that.
Because
in Avila,
yeah, I do want to see
Aviva
because
they're going to have locals obviously that attend, but they're going to fill both sides up really well. Really well.
I think, yeah. And the Irish are interested in football.
They like it.
Yeah. It seems
they wore a lot of NFL jerseys around to the game. I like this is college, guys, but I appreciate a lot of Dolphins jerseys I saw in Ireland.
Did you?
Yep, I did.
Did you now?
Yes, I felt home in Ireland. When we come back, Song of the Day and Bills Thrills Football Facts Monday on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, best 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month. Because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. To learn more, volunteer, or donate, go to bebignow.org.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a big tough?
Never feel like an
if
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Just up the road.
Once again, your song of the day from 2002, My Town, Montgomery Gentry, 464-5685. 1 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
Do it, Bill.
Jake, did you do this because you were back in Beatrice?
Yeah, that's a Beatrice.
I knew it. I knew it. It's all getting back to the pistol.
It was.
Oh, man.
Seth were singing.
I can see him and say,
we're saying it one time.
Coming down 18. This is my town. Then Jacob did a na.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got it. You nailed it.
Oh, you nailed it,
That's
Jake.
What this
You know
was.
what's interesting about that? I didn't know the words. Like, I couldn't just like sing along. I didn't. So it was kind of fun to sit and listen. I've heard the song enough, but not incredible amount of times. That's a great, great, great song. It felt like I was in Pender. I went back to Pender. I could see us driving, cruising Main Street,
coming to blows with your old man.
Yeah, that never really happened, but never happened. But my town. Oh,
see the water tower.
See the water.
Well, the water tower is a big deal in Pender because well, now you can't do it, but back in the day, you were able to climb it.
Oh boy!
And then you would paint, your.
Did
class.
you do that?
I did not. There was a
group
group that did it. I was a little fearful because that was instant death. But I was proud of those guys that did it. The guys that did it. Anyway, it's an 8888. Great song.
Yeah,
great.
I'd never heard it
ever. That's hard. To believe. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I haven't heard it as much as I'd like to. I was very impressed.
I know. Why would that be hard to believe? I don't listen to country stations.
That's a good point. It's not old country. It's 2002 country. 2000. So I guess that's fair.
I liked it. The na got me. Surprise. I was surprised. It's a good song.
Did you feel Columbus in that at all or not?
I did, but I more thought what Bill said. You played that because you and Seth.
Yes, you and Seth. They had
better
time.
You had that song.
We had our better times.
Times. Yes. I wish I would have drove down for the pistol.
What's your score? You haven't given a score yet. He's still coming.
Could you go to the pistol?
I will drive next year. I will go to the pistol.
We have a fan here. It's Bill Busch is here in a golf
There's
cart.
Somebody following Jake and Seth.
What's Busch here for?
For some reason, he's heckling them too.
Just watching Jake.
Just watching Jake.
He's heckling him.
Support. A 7.2.
Take that.
Yeah, 7.2.
Ellie, I'm going to give her an 8.2, and I think Dad's going to be 8.6.
He's not listening. Farley a
5.
And Ellie 5.7. That's kind of high for Farley, though.
Didn't see that from you, Ellie, at all. That was interesting. Maybe we need to have Rudy back soon.
Yeah, back tomorrow.
Yeah. That's not right, I don't think,
I'm
Ellie.
pretty shocked that Farley went with a 5. I think that's more like a 2 for his territory.
I thought Ellie would be much, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know Ellie anymore.
Yep.
I don't know her anymore. She's moved up into upper management.
She has.
She's upper management now. She is. The conversations
she's
are
above
not the
this
same.
role. She's just helping out.
Yeah, we need to be more careful around her.
Yeah, she says things to me like that. She puts me in my place a lot now. Yeah, she does. She's like, this is how we do it here. Yes.
Some ratings before we get to Bill's Thrills. Guilt Nerd 7, Sandmaster and KC 8.4, Lyle 4.5. Not a huge fan.
Lyle.
Jake and Utica
gives
that. Where'd he go? Jake and Utica lost him. Kent 9.3, Mike and Dalton 8.1, Bill and Bennett 6.85, Matt 8, Gavin and Pender 8. Duke for Governor 8.9. Shamia 5. Phil says 0 out of 10. Awful on that one.
That's not Phil Ruhlman.
No, I hope not.
I hope not.
Deb from Beatrice, great song 8.5.
Okay.
Doug in Idaho 5.8. The OG CJ 8. Jennifer and hubby 6 and 4.4.
Ooh,
not that high.
Okay. Hubby came after us. Okay.
Hubby went 4.4?
Yeah, didn't appreciate Jake's.
He went 4.4. Didn't like the home. Yeah, that was for Pender, hubby.
Yeah.
For you, Beatrice, me, hubby, for Pender for you, man.
Yes.
That's your hometown.
QB.
Mr. Cub 10. Reminds me of my hometown of Sterling. Let's go.
Sterling.
What we're doing.
The Jets.
Brad from Baldwin, 7.5.
Hello, Brad.
Scooter from Roca, never heard it. 1. Never heard of it before. I don't see our friend from Columbus on there. I can't yell.
No, we can't
yell
say
now.
anything.
We got to wait.
From Sterling, if he knows the Haynes family.
Where are you, Bird?
Someone says, love the sentiment on that 7.5.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good.
I can't forget YouTube real quick. YouTube.
YouTube.
Plainsman and Grant, 8.1. Rick Haymans, 8.75. Brad, 6.6. Casey, 9.1. Nels in Montana, 8.4. Nate in Grand Junction, that's a new one, 7.8.
Thank you, Nate.
Genghis 782, Troy G 66, and Albert 8. Song of the day was My Town by Montgomery Gentry from 2002.
You think that song did get to number 1?
I don't know. Should have. I love that song.
High?
I'm sure it went high.
I would say this. I'd be probably 0 and 100 when someone said, "Where'd that get to?" Oh, it got third on the Billboard.
Well, there's
and
some that you know, like Thriller.
That was number 1. That was number 1 for sure.
Yeah. So I'd have to call. It said,
call.
"Did you ever get to 1?" I'd probably guess yes, but to really have a great feel for what's like right now, any idea what a top 10 song would be? No idea. No idea.
None. Not top 10. No, but back in the day,
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
A lot of radio stations. I think it was WWAM would have the top 3 songs at like 10 o'clock.
Like I bet you "Let's Dance" was number 1.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Has a chance.
Great chance for that one.
I could probably name some others.
Well, 2. You went with David Bowie. Let's Dance for the second one. You went with Thriller.
Of all the songs in the world,
probably what's one song you know was number 1? David Bowie. Let's Dance. That makes no sense whatsoever.
It does.
Just for that to be your number.
Name a Rolling Stones song.
Yeah, David
That probably had a number 1 hit.
Whatever, just somewhere
"Sympathy
like
for the Devil."
Yeah,
that's the third
but my
one.
point
Okay.
is the second song you went with was
David
David Bowie. Let's Dance.
With Thriller and Let's Dance.
But I bet.
It probably would have. It's time for a Monday edition
I
of
don't know
Bill's
what just
Thrills.
happened.
Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom
Yes.
bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it gonna be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
Bill's Thrills sponsored by Dynert Contracting.
Randy!
Which I heard plenty of that yelled at
So
this weekend in Beatrice.
Jake's he's on hole 6, getting ready to tee
waiting
off.
for
All of a
the
sudden, Randy!
I think that's about what happened, Bill. Just wait for guys flying by, just yelling stuff. And Randy was one of them a
should be
couple
very
times.
proud.
He should be.
Think about that. There's this guy's yelling his name.
Yeah.
At Beatrice. Yeah. You need remodels for bathroom, kitchens, whole house, and more. Randy at Dynert Contracting
Randy
is
Dynert.
your contact to get all that done.
Thank you, Randy. Doing football facts, right?
Football, yes,
Please,
football
it's
facts.
Monday.
Facts. Got a lot of things. Jake, while I'm getting prepared, pull up Alabama schedule. Would
Got
you
it.
please? Pull
Bring
up
my
Alabama
lenses.
schedule.
I got it.
No headline.
Okay.
We're just talking.
No headline.
No headline. We're talking football. I'm so re-listening all weekend to the weekend. So with ACC and Big Ten, just listen to all the stuff going on with scheduling stuff, and it's just been remarkable. The interesting part was, you notice the ACC was not unified. The ACC was not unified with what they wanted for scheduling as far as the playoffs was not unified like that. I'm big on this one, the 9-1-1-1, or there just must be 10. Okay. And I heard a pundit say this. I can't
Must
say
be
it.
10.
Was that you have to play, if you don't play 10 Power 4 games, you shouldn't be able to qualify for the playoffs. Just makes you schedule. Just makes you have to schedule. And so, but I like the 9-1-1-1, which means you're going to play 9, but you have to play one group of 4 outside of your conference, 9 conference games. Then you have one group of 6, one FCS if you want. I don't like the FCS, but I do not like the other part. I want games. And that's all you hear from everyone now. Everyone wants great games. That's going to happen at that. Now, the shots that were fired, I thought was interesting. In a way, they took a huge shot. And it was one of the pundits took a huge shot. In essence, it was Nebraska they took a shot at, but they weren't. They're taking a shot at Indiana. But what his line was, if you cancel a game, you're not a serious program. So he was on Indiana for canceling Virginia. He was on Nebraska for canceling Tennessee.
I wonder what Signetti would say that.
No, he was. He came after Signetti first. That was what started it. But he goes, you're not a serious team if you're canceling a game that you think might be a potential loss. That was his take on
pundit?
it. I can't remember who it was. I heard it was on whatever it was. It's a national. Okay. It's a national pundit. He came with that. And I just thought like I said, the stuff is so. Here's the deal. You ever heard an NFL coach complain about a schedule one time?
No.
They don't complain about a schedule.
Teams.
And and yes, I mean, they play 17 of them.
Yep.
They play 17 of exactly equal across the board. Sometimes you go like, there's some teams, Penn State, they're probably going to play 2 or 3 games that they could lose. They have 3 non-con. They have like 2 or 3 games out of a 12-game season. They have 2 or 3 games that are like going, What are we looking forward to? The Ohio State game. It's a big deal. 2 or 3 the entire time. Now, here's the other part is, if you're the SEC and everyone wants to dog on the SEC, easy now. Easy. Alabama, who do they got non-con?
Florida State, Louisiana Monroe, Wisconsin, and Eastern Illinois.
So think about that. So they're playing 10, and they're playing with. Imagine when they scheduled Wisconsin, that was probably 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, and they were good.
That's a big game.
Florida State too.
Florida State's a huge game. So my point is easy on that one. Florida plays Florida State and Miami non-con.
Yeah.
So let's ease up on this attack of the SEC.
Oh, I don't attack.
Yeah. But a lot of people do remember that was the shot. Well, we'll just do what the SEC does.
Signetti said.
Signetti did it like that. And so easy on taking. Some deserve the shots, some don't. Some don't.
Right.
Don't. So my point is, as long as you play 10, I'm still on board. As long as you play 10 Power 4
programs,
I'm on board. If you only play 8 conference, but the other 2 are Power 4, I'm still on board with it. Now you can go down that rabbit hole like that. And I'm a big fan of this one. I went full circle on this. Completely flipped after listening to all the pundits. I'm all about the AQs. I'm all about the 4-4. And that model came up more. If you notice the ACC, they were not unified. Some of them want the
Why are you for the 4 AQs?
Because I want better games. And here's what it means. In the Big Ten and in the SEC, 6 teams are alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the play-in game, if you want to use that term. But the top 6 teams are getting a shot at the playoffs.
You can schedule more aggressively in the non-conference.
You can schedule more aggressively non-conference, which gives you better games. And if you're 6th, you're playing to go to you have a play-in game. And those games on those days would be incredible. Then the ACC and the Big 12 would also play one play-in game. Wow. So you're going to have all these games. All I care about is quality games. I don't want to see these games. I don't want to see these games.
You know, I'll tell you what, that automatic qualifier discussion gets heated. Like Bennett, Marty's son would fire at you right now and say, it's a joke. Or automatic qualifiers, you're handing out, it's artificial. You're handing out bids before anybody plays a game. That's where some people come.
And I agree with some of that, but you get better games. But here's the deal: you're not handing anything like that. It's the top 6 that have a chance to get into it. Also, the odds are over a 10-year period that the SEC and Big Ten would put 4 in.
Oh yeah,
no matter what.
The odds are that for sure.
And so it's not like. Yes, there's a chance that the 4th team didn't deserve it 1 year out of 10.
I know.
And that's really slim. I just want better games, and this secures better games because now you feel like we can schedule out of conference better, and then also it makes a big difference. You get a chance for a play-in. To be in the top 6, like that. If you're not in the top 6, do you really deserve any sort of conversation?
Well, that's a good question. Iowa would have been. Wow. Iowa would have been. That's Milford.
That's Milford.
Iowa would have Milfy. Iowa would have been in the play-in game last year.
Yeah,
I mean, they would have been in that 6th slot. So
I just enjoy great games. Here's the last thing.
I hear you.
Now that camp has started, track this across you've already seen it in the NFL. Track injuries. You've already seen it. I think there was a Dolphin blew his knee.
Yeah, sure did. Artie Burns.
Yeah, blew his knee.
Artie Burns,
so
cornerback,
gone for the year.
Cornerback.
The best wide receiver for the Titans, broken collarbone diving for a ball. So he's probably out 6 to 8 weeks. And so just monitor the injuries. But here's the deal with injuries. You have to play football. Right. You have to play football. Sometimes it's like, I told you about this one, the one conversation, it drives me nuts. We're going to have a scrimmage like that. We're going to try to get after it. We're going to do this and that. And then there's going to be somebody, don't want to get anybody hurt. Yeah, no kidding, buddy. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you down there from the other end of the table. Like that. Who raised their hands when we get somebody hurt? I just drive. I just want to fight somebody on that every time. Don't want to get anybody hurt. Yeah, no kidding. But at some point in time, you have to play a little bit of football too. Yeah. You have to have somebody because you know what? You can ease into basketball because you have 10 games up front. Either 1 or 2 of the 10 games, or what you say, difficult games. You have some games to ease into playtime. You don't so much in football.
Not really.
You think Alabama's going to have to ease into the Florida State game?
No.
In preparation, they got to be ready to go and be ready for the physicality of it. Yeah. Now you want to. There's certain things about staying up and things you want to do, and you don't want to be an idiot, but you have to play some ball. So if someone gets hurt on your team, if you get on the coaches, that's wrong. Because they have to be able to play at some point in time, some football. And it's a padded game. And that's part of it.
Yep,
that's
I
just
agree.
part of it.
Yep.
And so, but track it, because there'll be some injuries that are going to happen.
Yeah, you got to start paying attention.
There's going to be injuries that happen now that are going to alter the entire season.
Critical injuries
that will alter the entire season that'll be coming up here.
They happen every August.
Usually happens a lot to the Dolphins.
Artie Burns.
Was that a starter, Jake?
No, he wasn't going to be a starter, but they already have no depth at cornerback. They signed some guys off the street this week. They haven't played for a couple of years. They're in dire straits at cornerback, but that didn't help out Artie Burns' injury.
So it'll be interesting to do it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's I thought there was a crack when Drinkowitz said no. I believe I like the 4-4. He went against Sankey and the rest of the SEC.
Eli Drinkwitz did?
Went hard against it. And then the ACC had several that were not on board with the 5-11.
Starting to crack.
You start so a little bit.
It's hard to get everybody to agree. I understand both
but the
sides.
better games. All I'm caring about is people say, "Do I like people just getting the qualifier no matter what?" I really don't. But you're going to get better games in the end. And
I get what you're saying throughout the year.
Home games. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Those home games you would have. And also think who's alive November 1.
A lot of people.
60 teams.
That's awesome.
60 teams are going to be alive to have a dream, to have a chance to get in at that time.
Does the 5-11, which would give 5 highest rated conference championships access, is it put more emphasis on conference championships?
Absolutely, it does.
Okay, so that's what I like.
And that's not a bad thing.
That's not more pure college football.
It's not a bad thing. So it's not a bad thing. Like I said, I just know that there's going to be on that Saturday, you're going to be going there watching. It's like, oh wow. Because when you watch the conference championship game, the one thing you do know, they're both in.
Yeah, that's true.
They're both in.
That's true.
So you watch a few more games, but there's not. If you think it's 100-0, it's not. Even myself, I can
go both ways.
You can go back and forth, different things. I just like the fact that you have to play 10, no matter what. So if they say we're only going to schedule 8, then it's okay. But you got to play 10. You got to be able to play up a little bit to have that chance.
Job.
That is a Football Facts Monday on Bill's Thrills, sponsored by Dynamic Contracting. Hour 2 is next on Early Break of the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete in Lincoln. With 3 plants across the city, there are plenty of opportunities to start or grow your driving career. They offer great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Since 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with ready-mixed concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's nebcoinc.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th and Pioneers. And what does Shin Daddy have going on today in Creightonville? Science!
Oh. It's Monarch Monday.
Ooh, what's
it's
that mean?
Monarch Monday. Shin Daddy in his basement has been nurturing caterpillars, which he'll be bringing into the bank today, and they are going to transform into monarch butterflies. He has it timed out perfectly.
You're kidding me.
Today, it'll be like an ecosystem inside there. And so the Monarch butterflies and then they will release them out the doors at 4:44 p.m.
Just in depth
Yes,
here.
yes,
Really
very in
deep
depth.
here.
So today, as you go in, there'll be he thinks
God.
there's going to be about 800 Monarch butterflies just around the lobby. And so when you go in, and he has a soothing sound, kind of a spa sound playing in the back, and the lights will be dim. The lights will be dim. There'll be 800 to 1,000 Monarch butterflies. Monarch Monday. So the cat, yes.
What is that? What was that?
I don't know what that
What
is.
is that? What did you
gonna
just
be
do and why?
What is that?
He's gonna
We're going to see him transform
he's
from
gonna
caterpillars
unleash them
yes,
sky.
to the sky, and then there'll
That's
be
what
there'll
that
be a
was.
releasing at 4:44, and then they'll start their migration south.
At what time?
Yes, 4:44.
That's when you want to be there.
That's when you kind of be. Well, it's nice going early, and just also, like I said, it started this morning. They've already started to go from their caterpillar state into being a monarch butterfly.
It's an ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem that's set up inside. It's a biosphere.
Science Monday at Midwest
Biosphere.
I don't even know where I came up with that word.
I don't either.
I don't either.
That was like the gesture here by Sip.
This is elaborate. This is very
elaborate. This was a temperature controlled experiment that was happening in Schindler's
kept
basement.
this under wraps.
So him and Tamara hauled him in late last night and early this morning into the lobby, and transformation is taking place. And at 4:44, they're out the door.
Will people understand what's going on?
They will. What they have is they have Tamara meet him outside to kind of explain what's going on inside the biosphere.
I would recommend pamphlets.
Yeah, pamphlets too. Oh, yes,
There's still time for that. There's still time for that.
Pamphlet with a photo on it.
Right.
So
This is what's going on today.
High gloss.
Yeah.
Yes, this is going on
The
today.
daily occurrences of the bank.
Imagine going in that science. Monarch Monday.
Ecosystem.
Come back at 4:44 and see the release.
What a day.
This
What a
is
day.
inventive.
Yes.
That's what Shin Dandy is. He is inventive.
He's very multi-talented too. His mind works in interesting ways.
Yes.
And mysterious ways.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. There'll be like massage music on
We'll
Monday.
see what happens.
Massage music is playing in the background.
That should be
Very
a
soothing.
interesting day today at Creighton at Midwest Bank. Thanks for
I don't know
for
what I'd
sponsoring
think if I
hour
walked
two.
into that. Why is like massage
That wouldn't keep
music?
you away from the bank. Some
No.
things you've said, nope, not going. This would not keep you away from the bank.
We have Monarch Monday. You'll see butterflies randomly.
That'd be kind of fun.
How many? 800 to 1,000. And
Don't be scared.
And the tellers will speak in this voice. Can I help you? Yes, we can move that to that account. Would you like that in 20s? Yes.
Yes.
Everything's very calm, very soothing because you're in the biosphere.
Yes.
Yes. The ecosystem.
Midwest Bank in Creighton, also in Lincoln, member FJC. Thank you for sponsoring hour two.
Go up there.
We just had a special guest stop by. Producer from 5 years ago. Milfy.
5 years ago.
His name is Jacob Roth. We always called him Milfy because he's from Milford.
Yeah. Milfy.
Which was an interesting name,
Yeah.
Milfy.
Yeah.
But he's in town with KRVN. They're doing he says he's doing a beef passport tour, doing 58 stops across the state.
Eating a lot of beef.
But
Beef.
four different meals of beef today. He said
So
not meat, not pork, but beef.
His diet is mostly beef and water.
That's what he said.
Beef and water.
I said, have a coffee. Like, no, I just drink water. He says, oh, so it's just a beef and water diet. Yeah, that's about it. And some beer.
Will there be tenderloins?
Beef, water, and beer is what makes
It's not bad.
Milfy who he is.
You could
over
do a
there.
lot worse.
You could. At least he's getting hydration in there with his beef.
I've
So-
never thought about getting a steak. And what are you doing with it? It's water. In my life, I've never won.
No one ever has.
No one ever has it. What do you want? I'd like to have.
Stick with the water.
I'd like to have the bone-in ribeye and just a nice glass of tepid tap water, please.
Cold.
Cool.
Cold. It's not the worst thing.
No.
But Milford was part of a long run of very.
He was here during the summer of COVID. Did
he
our
show up
producer-
on time?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah,
a good guy.
that was a rough time to look for a job after this,
Yeah.
and also to be here in general. That was a rough summer.
Then he
for
started
everybody.
pumping out kids.
He's got 3 kids.
Yeah, he's got 3 kids.
Wow.
This was 5 years ago. He's got 3 kids now. Milfy,
He was a delight.
father of
Bill,
3.
you would have loved him.
It's great to meet him.
Well, and he always had a
very
smile.
welcoming.
He's a very
He always had a smile.
very
Yeah.
happy person, smiling all the time, never in a bad mood.
No, he was
Milfy.
never. I don't think one time.
Never.
You know
And that was
what?
COVID. He could have been in a horrible mood every day.
Yeah.
My God,
COVID was a disaster.
not sure what comes today.
You wouldn't
what
believe
shuts
the
down
disaster
today in the world.
that hit our show
Yeah.
during COVID.
The popularity had to be insane.
He was
one's-
on the other side of the
Nobody's doing
glass.
anything. No one's working. Everyone's working.
I
from
don't
home.
know what was going on in terms of ratings, but
we would occasionally have a third person that had a tie line in the hallway. So they sat right by the water cooler at the old place.
Oh, I love
They
that.
were doing the show. Nicole would sit by the water cooler when she came in on
Nicole
Mondays.
did.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
because
right.
I'd be in the studio, you were in the production room, and she was in the hallway on the tie line. That was a terrible time.
It was bizarre. It was bizarre.
Never again.
No.
I just
Never
see
again.
you and Seth just riding down the fairway. This is my town. Just
Montgomery Jim.
I just see
We
those
did.
guys just kind of high
There's
five.
no doubt.
We sang a lot
that's
of
where-
Toby. We sang a lot of Toby Keith this weekend too. A lot of
You
Toby.
sang a lot.
Yes, Toby Keith.
Who ran the music on the?
I did.
On,
I had the music.
You had the music.
He put music.
Did you have a
now
little
wait-
speaker then?
Yeah.
I had a speaker.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bill. So you're more familiar. I am unfamiliar with that part of golf now.
Oh, everyone has the little speaker.
Right.
And sometimes it's just like magnetic, right? It just kind of clicks
Hey,
on your.
This one's
card.
not magnet. I'm not that fancy. It's the
Okay.
cheap one. It works fine. Cheapo.
I'm. Aaron Davis one time said to me, "Simple. Everybody does that. It's not.
It's pretty common now.
Pretty common.
That freaks me out. Now think about when we were kids. There was nothing.
Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah,
Nothing.
no.
Jake, there was nothing even. Like it would freak me out if me and you and Bill went and played golf. You said, "Oh, you got to hook up the speakers."
Yeah.
What do you want to hear? You want to hear some Montgomery Jim? I mean, I'd be
Yeah.
like, what are we talking?
I'd say yes, we
Yeah,
can.
we
Let's
didn't
make it
grow up in
happen.
that era. We did not.
Not at all.
No, we had Krager's
Krager tires.
fat
We had
tires.
Krager's.
Yes. Yeah, we had fat tires.
We did. Yes,
Better
we did.
times.
Much better.
464-5685. Call or text as always. So you will have eyes on practice today, right? Half
Yeah,
hour.
talk about this, Steve.
Are you looking for? Just trying to see if Carter Nelson's out there today, healthy.
Wow. Why'd you think of that?
I would think that's probably somebody you're looking for.
I think
with all
yeah.
the rumors out there, I just look for Carter Nelson.
Yeah. Now
TV's in
rumors. It was addressed by rule.
It was.
And I'm just going to paraphrase. The question was, is he full go? He says yes. Essentially, what he said was he's full go, but he's got to be watched closely the first few practices. So I don't know what that means exactly.
So that means you should watch him then.
Yeah.
Lay eyes on Carter Nelson. See how he
Yeah,
looks.
I haven't really gave a lot of thought to what I'm going to train my eyes on first.
We can help you.
Please. What would you want to see?
Let's see Riley Van Poppel, defensive line. Look at him, Elijah Judy, and then look at Carter Nelson. It's that's all I need.
Yeah, you want to see?
I got my 30 minutes covered.
There's one guy that nobody asked about in Vegas, and that's Malcolm Simpson, who's had a sling on his arm. Now, Malcolm Simpson was a big time defensive tackle recruit from Texas. I don't know what his status is. Nobody asked, so I want to see if he's out there. He had a sling on his arm in June, so and it's June. You don't have access to the coach, so you don't ask, and it's June. But now it's almost August, so you wonder, is he out there? Because he could help. I would look at who. I don't know. There's things that you always got to keep in mind that Bill understands this. That what you see in terms of who's for instance starting at a position that could change tomorrow. But I would look to see who's taking the second reps, the number 2 reps at running back. I guess it'd be Ives. I think it'll be Ives. There's things like that. Tyler Knack. It's Knack.
Right tackle.
Yeah, he's going to take the first reps at right tackle, but that's going to be a battle because Teddy Prohaska is healthy, and he'll make a run for that job. And Gunnar Gatula's healthy. He'll make a run for that job. But who's right behind Knack today? I'm sort of interested in that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a battle.
Number 2 center. Who's your number 2 center?
I think that would be Sledge.
Is it
Sam Sledge? Yeah, but Gunnar can play center. Gunner's really, really versatile. But I think it would be Sam Sledge.
I would think it'd be a real simple way. Like if Gunnar Gatula is not starting, you should feel incredible about your O-line.
Yeah.
Because
he was great last year.
Because he had
9 starts last year.
9 starts. And so for whatever reason, if he's not, and he's a swing guy that plays, he might play just as many snaps. Sure. My point would be your things are going pretty well for you. If he is not, if him and Teddy are not, that you have those 2 guys that are when the game starts are on the sideline and something happens. I mean, last year I think Ohio State lost the right tackle and then the Remington Award winner.
Center, yeah.
And they rolled through the playoffs.
Yep.
Rolled through the
Good
playoffs.
point. They did.
So that's remarkable.
It is.
They lost their center.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot.
When they lost those guys, I mean, one of the guys or two of the guys was out against Nebraska, and there was a lot of talk in that media group where, they're in trouble because they're losing linemen. They weren't in trouble.
Well, Nebraska got good pressure that game on them, right?
Yeah, they did.
Jamari Butler was in the backfield all the time against that left tackle.
Yeah, McGahee got back there.
But then they got better as the year. They figured it out, apparently.
They figured something out.
They figured something out.
They were ahead at one time of Oregon, I think 38-0.
That's correct. In the second quarter.
In the second quarter. 38-0.
Bill's right, though. Their depth up front's way better than it has been. Rule did say in Vegas that the offensive line in the spring was the best position group, not the receivers. The offensive line. And it's very, very possible Gunner and Prohaska won't be anywhere on the lineup, but it's possible they could. Rule didn't just set in stone that Pritchett would be the left tackle, Elijah Pritchett
from Bama.
Yeah, but they're paying him so much money, though. I just got to think, like, how do you not start him? How do you not?
Because right now, if you just look just from a layman's view of it, I'd be more shocked if Gunner isn't in the lineup to start than I would be Teddy, even though Teddy has played a lot. He's had more
injuries.
He's had more things to battle himself through.
He is healthy, though.
Yes. So anyway,
Teddy will be interesting this August.
Very.
To me.
But again, it just points to good things when you have that type of depth and people that have played. Playing in games means a lot.
Yeah.
When you have played in games, it's a different deal out there, especially at the tackle spot, blocking edge rushers.
Oh yeah,
it's a big difference.
God, you don't want to see guys racing around. Those guys. I've seen a lot of that over the years. Bill. I've seen a lot of that over the years. What else would you be looking for?
Well, kicker, right?
Yep, watch kicker.
Ooh, the kicker
and the new punter, right?
Yeah,
yes, there you go.
Archie Wilson, freshman punter. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. I don't think
you have a lot to watch today.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. We're let in the doors at 9. I don't think we're going to see practice till 9:30, which I think that means they're going to be well into practice. Which in my, I'm just thinking conspiracy theories here. Maybe they're going to work special teams early and don't want us to see it. They're going to bring us in a little later.
I would imagine they would do nothing that would be concerned about the media. I don't think they're going to adjust practice to try to hide the kicker.
I don't know.
I don't think they're going to do that. They'll probably just do it how they do it and let them in.
But why are we going in later?
But here's the problem. You're just going to go right over to the quarterbacks and watch, and instead of watching all the. That's what you're going to do.
We gave you ammunition.
Yeah,
watch
and you're not. You're going to be like, what do you want? Well, I watched Raiola.
Watch Dylan throw.
That was
what I'm going to do.
Yeah, there's a great chance of that.
Pretty good chance.
Good chance of that. And just we have
Follow
all these
the
other.
ball.
I gave you things.
D line. I mean, one of the more interesting storylines is the D line, right?
It is.
The punter is an interesting new punter. Who's the kicker is interesting.
Yeah, kicker. Yeah,
all this stuff. The O line, like who's where, what's going on. Or is there a rotation with them? I would doubt. Maybe I have no inside information, but I would doubt probably that the O line will be a one O line for the entire day.
Oh, no.
Meaning that they're going to have we go to this period. Right. That means so-and-so is probably at this spot or whatever.
Archie Wilson is the punter. John Hole and Kyle Cunanan. Those are the guys. Those are the guys that will battle for the place kicking job. I don't know how much you see of that. I don't think they'll line up and try field goals with us there.
There's a chance there's not.
Yeah, but those are the guys, Hole and Cunanan. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it at that. Those are the two guys. And then Archie Wilson is the punter, who's, he's rugby style.
Yes.
Cunanan is the backup. He's not rugby style. But I guess what you do is if it goes to Cunanan, you just go back to conventional, which you can do. It's not
you can also
hard.
do a version of rugby, just go one direction or some way. You can do that. They'll have a plan.
We look forward to hearing your report tomorrow morning from practice today.
Can you try to watch something else
besides Joe? We want you to watch Dylan for a second.
Spin it.
Yeah,
you can watch Dylan for a little bit.
Spin it.
You've seen him do that.
There's been a lot of a lot of footballs that you've seen.
Yeah,
so I'm in Hawaii.
I'll think about it. I was going to think about it while I'm just driving over there. What I need to lock in on.
Well, before we get to break, the 3 words, Bill, you don't want to hear in IT are what? I've been hacked.
Oh God, Laura.
Could you imagine that happening? Imagine being at our house and all of a sudden I come home. I believe what happened. We got hacked.
Oh no!
What'd they do? Yeah, they hacked us.
They got in our account. They got in our accounts.
Yeah, get all of our accounts.
Great.
We're in trouble now.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Not
You
good.
can avoid that by calling our friends at Applied Connected Technologies in all 93 counties of the state with a 99.6% retention rate.
99.7. Just
It's
went
up.
up.
It's up.
99.
It's up.
Yeah,
It went up.
99.7. Yes, it went up.
They manage all
Yes.
things IT and
Manage.
cybersecurity. It's a one-stop shop. Stop looking around. It starts and ends with appliedconnective.com. Free consultation today.
They're hiring stars. If I want to see a book written, I want to see it written by Will and by Carson for how to upgrade your talent level. What they're doing is like, what do you want on your team? One thing every day. If I'm my head coach, I'm telling like that. Get better players. Get better players every
It's
day.
empty. Carson's going to be in here.
Yes, he is.
And that's what they do every day. They try to upgrade their department, and that's all that Will and they should write a book. There should be a book.
Chip's got some.
Oh yeah, got somebody.
Boy,
Yep.
Cop got it. Yep.
Oh man.
Motorcycle.
Hold it. Is it over by the bank robbery?
I got the video there. There it
No
is.
bank robbery. You got. Oh God, they did get him.
Yep.
Pulled
right
over.
there.
Yeah, right there.
You seldom see a motorcycle cop pull over somebody.
I wonder how much when they're looked at. I mean, when you go down to what was the movie again?
Chips.
Hill Street Blues.
Oh, Hill Street Blues. Yeah, it was Hill Street Blues that we were talking about.
When
The
you had
other
the
day.
roll
Keep that
call.
music going.
When you leave the roll call and you go out and you get on a motorcycle, you got to be. They have going like, I know. Go ahead, you guys go first. I mean, you are a dude.
I think so.
If you go out and you got that, well, I'm on the motorcycle today. So I mean, if you're a motorcycle officer, you are in elite status.
And there he is, right
There he
there.
is, right there in front of us. Somebody did something illegal and he's fixing it.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's right.
Fixing it.
When
Somebody
we
did
come
something
back,
illegal.
When we come back, it's rumor season. If the ACC collapses, what does it look like for the Big Ten? Let's get that next. An early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC. Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Fairway has fresh cut meats, seafood, cheese, wine, and spirits, and a friendly staff that's always ready to help you find what you need. Stop by Fairway Meat Market today to plan your weekly meals in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Western Sand and Gravel is hiring for a variety of positions at their sand and gravel plants near Ashland. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Available positions include plant operators, dredge operators, and shop service technicians. They offer great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, paid holidays, and paid time off. No matter your experience level, on-the-job training is available to help you build a rewarding career with Western Sand and Gravel. Start your career today. Visit westernsand.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, best 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. To learn more, volunteer, or donate, go to bebignow.org.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This, I'm not on drugs, I'm not drunk,
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry.
Finance!
At Currency, a Sandhills global company. They offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and chances for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today. Finance was yelled at me too this weekend.
Is it?
Finance. That was one of the 10 things people yelled at me.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy was definitely
that last week. I had it in my head. We did it a couple times.
We didn't yell Randy.
No, we didn't yell Randy.
You said the bag once. The bag.
He always does the bag. That's
true. That's
his part right there.
The thrills, though. He said the thrills.
We won't get too in depth in this because we're going to have Carson coming in.
Yes, next
But the
segment.
part that stands out there is the opportunity for advancement.
Yes.
That's the big thing. Where's your life going?
Yeah.
When you enter a job, it's like, okay, where are you at? I'm kind of right here. Where are you going to be in 5 years? Probably right here.
Yeah.
No.
God
They
dang
lay
it.
it out.
Have a plan.
Yeah, Carson lays it out for you. It's a 10-year plan. When you meet with Carson and you'll meet with him, then you'll get vetted by Jim Hansen also.
Jeez.
And so you get right away.
You think Hansen vets?
Yes, he does. He's the one that digs
Texas
deep into
weekend,
this.
Bill.
Yes. And so very excited to have Carson to discuss some of these things.
Some of this stuff. And then he'll also talk about the NIL operation.
Yes.
Right.
Is it the first part of the month or the last part? It's the last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quota. That's what's going on over there.
Oh, at Sandhills?
Yeah,
no, over here.
Not here.
He switched off.
Quota.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the police officer
We're trying to make their number.
God dang it.
Trying to get their number.
Don't tell us it's a myth. It's real.
Yeah,
we
the
know
quota
it.
is real.
All right, we know that.
The quota is
You
real.
got caught.
Yeah, I got caught in the quota.
You got caught in the quota system.
Remember we spit out, hey, listen, you're driving to work today, be careful. All of a sudden, out of the blue, the last 2 days of the month, there's police cars everywhere.
So yeah,
I've been in a speed trap twice since like the second to last day of the month, both times. Like, all right, well, I get it.
Here we go.
I see it.
You're fine though.
Let's dance.
You didn't get.
I got to take it both times. That was years ago, though. It's been a while since I've had a ticket.
But everybody
keep it
out
that
there,
way.
the message.
Were you in the Accord or the Cobalt?
I think I had one in the Accord, but before that, it was the Cobalt. Before that, for sure. I think
Whipping
maybe
down
one so far.
whipping
the Accord.
The Cobalt.
Love to have seen
Life
it.
changed a lot with the Accord.
He drove it all through the Northeast.
I did. I went to Vermont and Pennsylvania with
and
that
it got him
car.
a free trip to the Bahamas.
Jamaica.
Almost.
Yeah.
Went to Jamaica for a week.
I did. Over Thanksgiving. It was
Thanksgiving.
epic. It was epic.
It was a red cobalt.
What do you have in
no
there?
auto windows, no auto locks. It's just manual everything.
You got friend zoned multiple times.
Friend zoned, that car friend zoned me for sure.
I suggested to you one time it might be the cobalt.
I think you might be right in that one, Steph.
They still make a Cobalt?
I don't know if they do.
Can you get a new one?
I think it might be.
Did you get a 2026
Looking for a
Cobalt?
Cobalt.
I think it might be discontinued at this point. I understand why.
Nobody has ever said those words.
The words
kind of looking for a Cobalt.
GoCurrency.com/careers. Check it out today. It's rumor season. It's always rumor season, but the Post and Courier Scott Hamilton was on with Paul Feinbaum on Friday. We heard rumors last week about North Carolina wanting maybe having interest in going to the SEC, and he's saying that there's a quote gentleman's agreement, there's a handshake agreement that if things fall apart, they will go to the SEC. And this gentleman, Scott Hamilton, speculates that Virginia, could be headed to the Big Ten if and when the ACC were to collapse.
He also said there's a handshake agreement there. I
That was kind of a yawner, isn't it, Virginia? Now, I said in the rundown, Virginia has won a recent national championship in men's college basketball and actually baseball within the last 10 years. They've won titles there. But we always look at a football standpoint. And football for Virginia has just always been non-existent. They've always been really a non-factor completely on the national scene. Even Bronco Mendenhall had some success there in his couple of years.
Down to the ACC championship. I think down to an Orange Bowl, I believe. But yeah, it
in
is
general, right?
It's not a
yawn.
It's not one of those things that going like, man, I can't believe we got Virginia. I can't believe how do we do that?
How do we get
that locked in?
I was blown away by it.
Yeah. And the gentleman agreement that North Carolina is going to the SEC.
Yeah, Scott Hamilton. Yeah, the Post and Courier. He told Feinbaum, I actually had a source today tell me that North Carolina has a handshake agreement with the SEC. The same source tells me Virginia has one with the Big Ten. What, really? Virginia? Yeah, it does nothing for me except, it just culturally and academically it fits, right?
Ties into Rutgers, Maryland, some on that area, but even now it doesn't. Yeah, they said I don't know.
I don't know.
If you think back on this,
makes me nervous.
If this was 10 years ago, like we talked about, when I think Stanford went to like whatever 4 out of 5, 3 out of whatever it was Rose Bowls. If this whole thing would have went down at that time, Stanford's in the Big Ten right now.
You think so?
Absolutely. If they're winning the Pac-12 in football, they're going in that academic school. They're 100% being the Big Ten right now because of their flailing that bad in football.
Now
that cost them that spot.
And now they're in the ACC. Yeah. The only thing this says to me is there's going to be another huge shakeup in about 2030, 2031.
The word has been reckoning. It's come up a lot in that time. There's going to be a massive. Everyone is jockeying. Everyone is the one thing. If you're a Nebraska fan, be happy. You're in a great spot.
Yeah,
you're in a great spot. Whatever happens, it's going to be good for you. And you're not in that spot of who's moving there, what's going on.
No, you're
all those things happening.
Nebraska's position.
Now, I'm not saying that when the Big Ten added Maryland and Rutgers, it was awesome, it was exciting. But this is the same caliber, kind of a yawner, right?
Yeah,
like
it is.
You didn't say, "Wow, that's an awesome addition for Maryland and Rutgers" when you got it. This be the same thing, where this is not just exactly exciting to get USC, UCLA, Washington, and Oregon. That's cool. It's different. We want the Pac-12 to stay. We wish that was still the case, but getting those teams is exciting. It's not exciting getting Virginia if that was the case.
If it's true.
If this rumor is true, a handshake agreement.
Yeah.
Agreement.
Also, to say Virginia, to take Virginia over Stanford,
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me.
Weird.
You'd be much better to have Cal and Stanford in the Big Ten.
Oof.
Just because you've got 4 schools already out there. Now you have 6. Now you have 6.
I could do without Cal, but I understand the sentiment.
But does Stanford really get you fired up more than Cal? I'm not Stanford. No, not Stanford. Sorry, Virginia.
No.
So that's my point. Is just take Cal and Stanford then, and make so they have 6 teams out there, and that makes sense. Virginia doesn't really make sense.
I just don't. The whole thing is. I just don't know what it portends. Like, what are we having a massive round of realignment again? Is that what's happening?
Well,
is that what's going to happen?
The only thing would have to, you'd almost have to go. I don't know what they ended up doing. We also imagine having 20 teams like that.
Well, that was the rumor. Super conferences has been a conversation for years now,
and I don't want to see it.
I don't either.
Who wants the super?
Do you want a super conference?
Super conference.
What do you think?
I don't want this break.
I want it to be 1984.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. Be perfect. Let's vote and go back to how we get a national championship.
It didn't bother me.
We're going to vote for it.
We didn't have endless conversations about it
because there was meaningful games. You know what they were? They were the bowl games.
Yeah.
So if you won an Orange Bowl, but it wasn't the national championship, it was a huge deal.
See, now here's the thing. I am serious when I say I like it better. I don't, but people are going to be like, "Oh, really? You liked it when they voted for it?" I didn't bother me at the time.
Football was good to the end. I know this. You watched all bowl games like you couldn't wait to see the Cotton Bowl.
No,
couldn't wait to see it. Two 10-2 teams. Nothing. They're probably going to finish somewhere in the top 10, the winner, and that's about it. Must see TV. Couldn't wait to see it. Opt outs 0.
Wasn't even an idea.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine all of a sudden? You go back to what year would have been about 77. I think Nebraska played. In the Blue Bonnet Bowl.
It was about that
time right there. Mm-hmm. Imagine if they opted out. Imagine players opting out of that game.
It was unimaginable.
Unimaginable.
Yeah.
Unimaginable.
It was part of the season.
Yeah. Now it's the opt out.
It was better times.
Today was interesting too when you talk about the opt out and I've got to transfer. I got to move. Bo Prabula has not been announced as the starter at Missouri, and he's in quite a battle. Can you imagine if he left Penn State and he left the playoffs early because he had to get to Missouri to get started? And then he's not the starter.
So he hasn't won the job.
No, has not won the job. Don't know where it's at. But point being is that's interesting. And that will be one that will set some people back.
So he left before the playoffs were over.
Yes. If they would,
that was bizarre. If exactly what happened.
Drew Aller gets hurt. If they let's just say they win that game against Notre Dame.
Right.
But in the fourth quarter, he gets hurt. He's out with a broken collarbone. He's out. Now they're in the national championship game, and they had their third string quarterback because the other one left because he felt he had to go.
That's not better times.
No,
it's not better times.
That was a bizarre story. Left during the playoffs.
Now I will say this: the playoffs were magnificent last year.
They were, and
we enjoyed them.
And more home games makes them even better. But if they do choose to stay at 12, that's not going to freak me out.
No.
I'm not going to be like,
I like the playoff last year.
Oh, it's ruined. Football's ruined. No, I'm not. No, not really at all. But like you said, for the two things you want, if you just be Husker fans, you want 16 teams, and you want the 4-4 model.
Okay,
you do
with playing games.
Playing gives you more options, gives you more chances. Getting in at 12 makes it harder because like I said, you have to be in the top 6 to have a chance in the 4-4. You have to be in the top. You don't even know if you're not even guaranteed if you're 4th that you're that in the other one that you're getting in.
The play-in part's really appealing. It's really appealing to college. I would think to college.
And again, so you sit there. I'm always going to remember when we got going here. I was 5'11" all the way. I didn't want to even hear about it. So I started thinking, hang on now. These playing games sound like a lot of fun on this Saturday to sit and watch at home. So Nebraska could have a home game in mid-December.
Wow, that would be good.
It would be absolutely nuts. Imagine what it'd be like. Just imagine what that would be like.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about it.
It'd be insane. Give you the opportunity.
It is
we gotta get the
time to play the game. So give us a call right now at 464-568. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today's topic, how well do you know your state? How well do you know Nebraska?
Oh, no.
Nebraska county seats. I will give you the county. Tell me what town/city is the county seat of that county.
I wish it was reversed.
We know there's 93 counties in the state. We know that.
So we're naming the county.
No, you're naming the city.
City.
I'll give you the county. Tell me what city/town is the county seat for that.
This
county.
sounds really hard. We might hit a couple.
464.
It does sound really hard.
5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
All right, 464-5685. Call the down, Sip and Bill. In trivia, Nebraska county seats our topic today. And we lost James. He dropped him. Ellie, get it up top off the tap. Yeah, we lost James. Let's try again. 464-5685. Call the Nick down, Sip and Bill.
We'll get some.
Yeah, we have a lot of callers. Just trying to make sure we get them on the air over here. But you guys don't feel great about this today, it sounds like.
I don't. It'd be shocked, but I don't know.
Right. Is it Mike? Do we have Mike?
Yes.
All right, Mike.
Mike, thanks for calling.
Feel good about county seats today in Nebraska?
Pretty good.
All right.
Uh-oh, Mike's not good. Mike's confident. He studied the history of Nebraska.
Sounds great.
Apparently
Apparently loud and clear.
Yeah. All right, Mike, first question to you. Bill, a lifeline for Sip for one question.
Thanks, Steve.
Mike, what is the county seat of Buffalo County?
Kearney. Brilliant.
Okay, we got ourselves.
We knew that, though.
Kearney. He said layup. He even said layup.
That was
there.
a layup.
Yeah.
We would have gotten that.
1-0 lead. Back to you, Sip, for the tie. Bill's to play. What is the county seat of Boone County?
I have a guess, but
Boone. If you want to hazard a guess, I'm okay with
let's go with the town. I don't know if that's right on it. Albion.
Good job.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Home of Applied
Just
Connected.
really great job.
1-1 tie.
Home of Applied Connected.
Right. For the lead.
Wow, good job.
Mike, last question. What is the county seat of Washington County?
Blair. Brilliant.
Okay, we got ourselves a historian here. So we
Mike,
have.
Mike is
He's
pure
almost.
Nebraska.
This is incredible.
All right, Sip, for the tie.
I didn't know there was a
Bill
Washington.
cannot help you. Bill cannot help you.
I'm somewhat with you on that.
Sip, what is the county seat of Cherry County?
Has to be Valentine.
Is it Valentine?
We got ourselves into this is nice. Great job.
We're locked
This
on.
will go to you, Mike. You put the over-under, and Sip and Bill will go.
We can consult.
Okay. Mike, here's the question. There are 93 counties in Nebraska. What license plate number is Webster County, which is Red Cloud? What is their county? What's their license plate number?
45.
I think Mike knows the state pretty well.
Brilliant.
How many people know Red Cloud and Webster County? I would have no idea.
You got set right into it.
I'd have no idea. What were you guys going to guess in that one? If you had a number.
87.
Exactly.
I would have been. I nothing worse. I'd been 60.
Wow.
I'd have been like 60 something.
Mike, that
we
was
got to
impressive.
overtime. We had a shot.
You did. Well, Mike is an expert in the state, apparently. Well done, Mike. You get bagels. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road.
Well done, Mike.
All right. Thank you.
Good job. Win by Mike. So, don't feel bad. You guys played well today.
We lost, though.
We went 2 for 2. Bill, got it one question. You got one question. Would you have had Cherry County, Bill?
I would have. I believe I'd have got the yes.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. How do you know 45?
I would never in my lifetime know Webster County besides researching it for this topic. That's it.
I don't like taking losses.
It's a tough one.
Tell you what, there is a big
1540.
Talk about a bugaboo. That'd be a bugaboo for me. Is
what?
There's no longer the states that they show up. So 7, Norfolk. I mean, everything shows up, right? Which is fine. Omaha and Lincoln doesn't do it. There's no 1 or 2 anymore.
Nope.
Oh, there's not.
No, 1 or 2 does not. We're too
Oh.
cool. Too cool. City kids.
Yep.
Don't like it.
It's 3 and 3.
Oh.
Yeah. Letters and numbers.
Yeah. Don't like it.
No
It
days.
still shows up. Oh, it does still show up in the littler towns.
Yes.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
Gage County's 3.
When you see someone drive by, you're going like, oh, 59. Man,
County
it's good
10,
to see
right.
you. County 10 like that. 5-5, Thurston,
Yep.
Pender. Yeah.
5-5. You're 5-5.
Webster.
55. Yeah, you know all the, where everyone's at. Sometimes when I see a car getting gas at a weird place, I look down and I go, oh, 12 County. Where are you from?
You're from Crofton, huh?
You're from Crofton area. You're from Knox County, obviously.
2 and 1 went away. Didn't even notice.
Shame.
That's good. Thank you for that.
Well, Sip has to depart for hour 3. Got to go watch practice. We'll hear your report tomorrow.
And
Sip.
prayers for Bullet.
Prayers for Bullet.
Yeah.
Carson
Bed set
Shot, though, is in studio next on Early Break on the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends. You're invited to Valentino's big jumbo anniversary party, and we've got a gift just for you. On Thursday, July 31st, only buy one jumbo 16-inch pizza at a regular price and get a second pizza free. Hamburger or cheese pizza only on original crust. It's our way of saying thanks for sharing Valentino's tradition for over 68 years. Celebrate with a slice of Valentino's tradition on us. Pre-orders start July 30th, online, by phone, or in person, and the offer is good for July 31st only for carry-out or delivery at participating Valentino's locations.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing a family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Bonta-Busch with Woods Rose Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Busch, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text or call me at 402-525-0843. That's 402-525-0843.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Gannett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gannett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gannett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GannettTrucking.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by Nebco. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Monday. Steve Sipple had to depart to get ready for practice today. Also take care of Bullet.
This is a Bullet situation, but he'll be managing that to be at practice. He's going to go and watch Dylan Raiola throw. We had 19 things for him to watch, and he went with.
I gave him a list.
Gave him a list. Hey, could check this. You check this. You check this. Because I'm probably just going to watch Dylan throw. So nothing wrong with that.
No,
but
it's
sometimes
fine.
we'd like to get some more feedback on some people we haven't seen. So
That's okay.
Good. We should have a pretty good evaluation from
That's true. Hour 3 sponsored by friends at Nebco. Now hiring
The
at
Co.
Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. So Sip has checked out for the day, but in a spot for the segment is
Co-host.
We just mentioned this
Co-host.
name a half hour ago on the show. That's Carson Schott from 1890 Nebraska. Good morning, Carson. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Last time we saw you were in a suit. This is very casual for you today.
Casual today. It's going to be hot. There's a heat advisory. I don't know if anybody knows that.
We're
but
aware of the
there's
heat
a
advisory.
heat
You also
advisory.
look very athletic.
Hey, you look
Thank
pretty
you.
fit.
Thank
Carson.
you.
He looks very fit and athletic. Ever you heard of Marty Schottenheimer?
Yes, I have.
You could be Carson
Carson
Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer.
Yes, you're Carson Schottenheimer from now on
The
out.
long lost cousin. They didn't
Yeah,
know
long
about.
lost cousin.
Yeah, we just took the
Potential
Heimer off.
NFL head coach Carson Schottenheimer.
Yeah, you have it built
Yeah.
in for you, Carson.
Yeah.
I'm a little behind on the coaching aspect. So.
That's okay. You've got time to
God,
make
this
up.
is incredible.
Well,
1890.
yes, we mention them all the time. And of course, you guys again, camp begins today. So we're a month away from the first game, seeing Nebraska play Cincinnati in Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And you guys are doing something for the second straight year. 1890 is putting on the Big Red Preview.
Yes.
Which, for those who don't know, that's this Saturday.
Yep.
And what do the fans get out of that?
So, this year they made Fan Day and the Big Red Preview on the same day. So kind of get everybody there.
I like that. It's a
one
nice job.
time.
Keith Mann, thank you.
Thank you, Keith Mann.
Yes, thank you. And Dennis LeBlanc also is a big part of that.
Yes. Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody over there has been great putting this on. Last year's event was a lot of fun. It was a great experience for the fans to be able to see. I mean, it was a production. Did you go, Jake?
I did go.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It was
good.
Great production. Kind of get to see the team work. This will be the first full padded practice, so it's going to be a great opportunity for fans to be able to come see them in action in full pads for the first time.
Now, last year,
there's concessions too, Bill. There are concessions.
There are full concessions.
Are you telling me you can get a Runza?
Can you get a Runza? I think I had a piece of pizza last year. It's the popcorn.
You can have an adult libation.
Oh, for the first time.
For the first time.
This is all incredible. Now, last year, it kind of popped up on us.
Yeah.
You guys had to kind of throw it together quickly. Now you're so far ahead of the game. Tell us what you think will be even better from last year.
I just think, last year was getting a lot of the kinks worked out of it, being the first year, understanding, last year was the first year, it was almost completely all digital ticket sales.
Right.
So that was, we're working out some kinks with the university on that. But this year, we know exactly how it's going to go. They have a really good game plan in putting on the practice and the production side of it. So it's going to be a great time. It's a good opportunity for Aramark too, as well, to kind of get a test run.
Yeah, a little test run. Absolutely.
A little test run. But again, it's a great opportunity for families and, our kids got to have a picture with Coach Rule last year at the practice. So that was a lot of fun for them. And the players stick around and sign autographs also afterwards. But so fan days 4:30 to 6, and then gates open to the practice at 5:30. Practice starts at 6:30 and then goes several hours.
Now, God, this is incredible what you've gotten done.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, will you be kind of peacocking around a little bit?
You're allowed.
Will you be on the field?
I don't know if I'll be on the field.
Will there be any sort of a discount if someone yells, finance?
Yeah, I'll throw them a currency t-shirt.
Give them a currency t-shirt. We're giving out free currency t-shirts.
Free currency t-shirts. Yes. So, no, it's and anybody that wants to go, they can go to huskers.com/tickets.
Say that again.
Huskers.com/tickets.
Okay. Now, last year there was no purchasing day of or at the.
Yeah.
So you can't walk.
This year you can.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
That's
what I wanted to hear. This is where Schottenheimer got it done.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That was Marty. I'm telling you, that's incredible because that was I felt that was buffoonery last year.
Yeah.
I'm here at the station. No, you can't get in. You had to pre-order and had to be done by like noon yesterday. I'm like, really?
And those were some of the challenges with going all digital last year. There was a little bit of worry that the tickets weren't going to get delivered.
Did Jim Hansen help fix this?
Jim Hansen had absolutely nothing.
Nothing to do.
Oh, come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
I cannot give Jim any credit on this one.
Jim running the ticket office.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Jim had nothing to do with it.
Now, we did hear at Media Days last week, Matt Rule is very complimentary of the Peds and said this is not where it needs to be without the Peds. So that's a huge, coup for 1890 and just showing the fact they appreciate what you guys are doing.
Yeah. I mean, what the Pete family has done, especially this, not with the whole, several years that 1890 has been around. They've been a tremendous supporter of Husker athletics, and what they did this spring was incredible. And I'm, what Coach Rule said is true. Like without them, this would have been a really, really tough slog. So, but we also have other great donors as well that obviously played a big part in this and a role in this. And we have donors now that are continuing to go forward that we continue to need to help support.
Do you feel 1890's strength is because of I would say not to use the word smaller donor, but there is such a contingency of fans. Just like on our show, we had the one call in and we raised a bunch of money. There's just such a small that they're willing to give $25, $50 monthly, or it doesn't grind, but they do. They do it. Is that different in most places?
Huge. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously big fan bases out there that have similar types of programs with their collectives, but we've had tremendous support from small donors that are doing the reoccurring contributions. It's amazing because, for the business purposes, that's cash flow that we can depend on, that we can kind of help forecast what we're doing. So we just need fans to continue to do that, and anybody that hasn't donated, you go to 1890.com, and you can sign up for monthly reoccurrences one time. We have our LLC that you can get Husker priority points to. You can do our 501c3, which is our foundation that you can continue to give to. So, but we need fans going forward, kind of in this new age of college athletics. Everything's evolving and changing, but the mission's the same for 1890. That's helping recruit and retain the best student athletes. So
retain.
Yep.
Retain probably. Huge. It doesn't get discussed enough.
No.
They're retaining. Listen to Dabo Sweeney talking about his retaining. And I don't know what Nebraska's numbers are, but they're very good.
Yeah.
Your ability to retain is so important in this process.
Yes. And again, with the changing landscape, our role is going to continue to evolve and change. And so it may look more like finding and helping them execute third-party marketing, like fair market deals, like getting businesses more involved with Husker student athletes. Like that's a retention part of it. If athletes are continuing to get deals like that are legitimate business deals that helping them build their brand to attract those types of sponsorships, like
sorry, I got the hiccups.
No, you're good. that is a retention piece of this. And then there's things that we're doing to help continue to recruit. Again, I think Coach Rule talks about this a lot. Like getting these athletes to Lincoln is important. Like it's a hard, we're not in a geographically dense population. And so football and, really all of our sports have to go out and recruit, nationwide. And so getting these players here, getting them to see campus is a huge, is a huge priority there. So
you're crushing on every single level.
Thank you.
You're running finance. You're running currency. You're running 1890. You're coaching some.
I'm coaching some. Yeah.
Schottenheimer.
I wish you had to do that. You have to.
Well,
would you like to be my special teams coach?
I would love to. It'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet.
Thank you.
Tell us about the touchdown you scored in practice. Tell us about that.
I didn't know about
that. Yeah. You scored a touchdown in practice.
I didn't hear this. I didn't hear this.
No, give us the year. Give us the rundown.
It was 2002.
Okay.
Yep. And
just give us the scene. Paint the scene.
So
were you an attached tight end or detached?
I was the attached tight end.
Attached tight end.
So at the time, Oklahoma State must have ran some off balance line with the eligible tackle
on the backside.
Yep. And so Kurt Dukes, you remember Kurt Dukes? Yep. He was the quarterback on this play, and he kind of did a little play action, and I came inside like I was going to block the end and snuck out
vertical.
Snuck vertical, kind of went out to the corner of the end zone. Kurt rolled around, threw a perfect pass, nailed it.
Did you have to elevate?
Did you toe tap?
I did a little toe tap
and elevation.
Toe tap and a little elevation. I didn't get off the ground very far, but
you brought it in for a touchdown.
I did bring it in for a touchdown. I spiked the ball. The ref that was there gave me the flag, and so that was pretty
unbalanced
exciting. Unbalanced line. And then when we tried to come back to it again, the defense picked up on
it pretty fast right away.
Yeah. I think Trevor Johnson at the time put me in my
place.
The
pros for a while.
Yeah, he put me in my place. Yes. Yeah. Played for the
But you caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
You
very
should have kept the ball.
I should have kept the ball.
You should have kept the ball.
It's my only touchdown of my career in practice.
You elevated and toe tapped in the corner of the end zone.
It was incredible.
Were you in the indoor or were you out in the stadium?
Out in the stadium.
Oh, then it was
in the North Stadium.
North Stadium.
Yep.
Oh, I see it. I can visualize where
Northeast
you were.
corner.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
So that was a highlight. That was the highlight of my Husker career.
Touchdown
right there.
in practice.
Touchdown in practice.
Hey, listen. Some people don't get that, Carson. You had that. Don't forget that.
I guarantee you and Dukes talked about it in the locker room.
Thank
you,
yeah.
bro. That's nice.
That
dropped
was
a dime.
Yes.
This show has taken off since you got here. We didn't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of numbers can we expect, you think, for the event?
I think last year we sold 3,500 tickets. We would love to be over 5,000.
We need to be over 5,000.
We need to be over 5,000.
Husker fans, unite.
Yes. Unite.
Yeah.
Get down here. It's going to be a great after. Now, it should be cooler. I looked at the weather forecast.
Let me check right now. What this is at 6?
I'm going to guess 77.
Not bad.
Early look.
Great. The sun will be behind the west stands by that time.
Yep. So it should be an enjoyable day. I have some friends.
77 exactly.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep.
Look at
Blake
the forecast.
Tiki's coming down.
Who is
Blake Tiki?
No way. Tiki's coming here. I
Yep.
want to see him.
Yep. Bill's old.
Safety.
Safety.
Played incredible. That overtime win against Iowa State. He played incredible.
Yep.
Yes.
And so it had a great game against Michigan in the bowl game, Alamo Bowl. So, so he's coming down. His family's coming down. So there should be a lot of people.
Again, you can buy tickets at huskers.com/tickets. But also, if you don't, you can buy them day of at the stadium. That's the big deal.
Where do you have any idea where they would walk up to?
Yeah, where's the gate?
They can go on their phones. They can go on their app. Go on the Huskers.com app, or you can go to the website and buy them. If you're at Fan Day and you haven't purchased the tickets, there's going to be QR codes everywhere.
Gotcha.
I think there's going to be a lot of signage up and around the stadium about purchasing tickets, so people can just use their QR
Well, the good
codes.
thing also is there's some practices that every practice is important. There's always some great functionality to it, but when they put the pads on for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That gets real very quickly. So they're going to watch a real practice.
Yeah.
I think if there's any selling point to the fans out there, that it's not one of those, well, we're going to go out, we're just going to be in shorts and we're going to throw it around a little bit. And then the D-line, O-line, it's like, no one's going down like that. There's no one to the ground or anything of that nature. So to see a real practice will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I know everyone wants to go see the skill. They want to see the quarterback. Go watch the big guys.
Yes.
When they put pads on, go watch the guys. Go watch the mask kicking ass. That's you want to see O-line, D-line So when they do one-on-ones or anything with those, when those two groups get together, that's what you want to see.
Yep. So, I mean, and if you really want to get a good insight of how practice is run, I mean, the way they conduct the practice, and this was like it last year, is exactly how it looks like when there's no fans there.
Yes.
So
there won't be a bunch of changes because they want the kids to be, they don't want any errors on rotation where they're going. Now, I will say this, it's a lot different when everyone goes in the stadium because all of a sudden there's 105 of them in there where before you'd always be split up.
Okay.
Some would be indoor, some would be on the grass or everyone on the grass. You have more fields.
Sideline.
Yep.
So you have all kinds of space. You don't have all kinds of space. So that's where the one thing that's a little bit different because usually you only go inside for a minimal practice and then like some scrimmaging going on in the stadium. So this part will be really good.
Yeah. So it is going to be a great day, and we're really excited for it. And we hope everybody comes out there and supports the team.
Will you have a motorcade picking you up and taking you down there?
We expect
please
that.
Will you be whisked?
From Seward?
Yes, be whisked down
We
there.
expect that. We expect that.
We'd like to see
motorcade.
a motorcade.
Motorcade will be, making my grand entrance.
God, that would
Now,
be incredible.
you mentioned this briefly earlier, but Carson, in terms of 1890 in this new era since revenue sharing began July 1st, people still can, as Bill said, we can still donate.
Yep.
To 1890.
Still donate to 1890. Trust me, we're going to put the money to good use, and again, as we kind of we're not even out of the first inning of this new this new rev share, house settlement era. Things are going to continue to change. They're working themselves out. There has been a lot of news, over the last couple of weeks about changes, within the landscape of it, but we're going to continue to see a lot of different changes. And as we do, the collective is going to continue to evolve to meet those changes and do what we need to do to help Husker athletics. Like that is, the mission behind all of this is we want to make sure that we are providing great value and we're giving our teams the best chance to win. So
the big thing also is for those that are business owners, whatever it is, if you're R2 plumbing, get involved.
Yeah.
And so it's a legit way for you to be able to get involved, use one of the athletes as a spokesman or some sort of event. That is where you can help them. And if you don't do that, that is where right now where they have we now have a vote, some sort of a clearinghouse where everything has to be sent to them. But if it's legit and it's like, hey, now if you say like, hey, we're gonna have them sign autographs for a half hour and then we're gonna give them $488,000. That's not legit. That will not pass. But you get a chance to help other the athletes through that, whether it be softball, volleyball, women's basketball, baseball, whatever it is like that. You can choose and be able to help.
That's right.
To be able to get that done.
That's right. I mean, there's where the retention piece comes in. When these athletes know that these opportunities exist, that helps keep them around as well. So
people can donate where again, Carson, the website?
And they go to 1890nebraska.com. So there's a contribution page on there. You can pick your amount. And
could the breakers please text in? Would they like a live remote from your office? We'd like to do a live remote from your office. We've talked about this
before.
Never actually talked to you about it really as much. We did mention one time, but it'd be nice to do it to have a kind of a inner office. We do a live remote. People can see this is where the players come up. This is where they're at. We can have a guest appearance from Davison. Like that. Matt Davison could show up.
That would be incredible.
Yes.
And he's a lot better talker than I am. So I give him a lot more credit. He's much more professional.
He's very good.
He's much more
he is very professional. I agree, but you're killing it right now.
Now, and I want to give credit to all of our team too. I mean, they've done an outstanding job from Matt Davison, Joe Seelig, the girls in our office, to everybody that helps us out at Sandhills Global. We reach back into Sandhills Global for a lot of our resources. So there's a lot of great people, out there that are helping us as well. And then, I again, everybody in athletics that we work with are tremendous people. I mean, from everybody from Husker Athletic Fund to, from Jonathan Bateman, that I work with a lot on the NIL side. Just everybody over there.
So everyone's available. You can reach out and you're going to get a response.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So when it gets down to it, I've talked about this on the show before. Total alignment. If you don't have total alignment from president to AD, there's been times here there's been disconnect. We've heard about that disconnect between the AD and a head coach, or if you don't have total alignment from the president to the AD to the head coaches, all the way down to everything that Carson does for us. If you don't have that alignment and you're off like that, it'll never work.
Right.
And it sounds to me like right now you can support that we are in total alignment in Nebraska.
Perfect alignment. I mean, it's. I think that should give Husker fans, a sigh of relief. That we are working so close together and everybody's on the same
You'll
page.
never win without total alignment.
That's right.
Even if the alignment, even if you're a little bit off, it's kind of like somebody used to tell me this at early time. He goes, if you execute a bad call perfectly, you still have a chance.
That's right.
Which means I didn't call the right call, but we executed the call and it still ended up okay.
Yep.
Same thing. Sometimes there might be a little bit of a miss or something, but if everyone's on the same page, because once that division starts like that and there's fingers pointing, and that the empires destruct from inside out, and that's what Nebraska does not have right now.
That's correct. So
if you don't have plans for this weekend, again, Fan Day is 4:30 to 6 at the stadium, and this is the Big Red preview that follows that 6:30 to about 8:30.
Yeah, probably 9-ish, I would guess. Right. So yeah.
You can buy tickets today at huskers.com/tickets, and you can buy them also day of. And like you said, adult beverages will be sold in the stadium as well as regular concessions too.
Is that canned beer or a draft beer?
I think it's going to be canned right now.
Can we please throw the cans away?
Yeah.
Can we
don't leave them out there
for anyone. Let's
clean
make
up,
sure.
people.
Clean up. Yeah, when you get done, if you have a couple beers, some popcorn, whatever you have, some wrappers, let's clean it up.
Use the trash cans.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
easy.
do that.
So yeah. Help the people out. They're going to be there late.
Yes.
After
they were
the
super late.
practice,
And they're not going to be waiting until we'll get it Monday.
Right.
That's not how Nebraska operates.
No, they're going to do it right after.
They'll be right afterwards. Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
Carson, thank you so much. Look forward to the event on Saturday.
Thanks, guys.
That's Carson's shot of 1890 Nebraska.
Caught a touchdown pass.
He did.
The northeast corner.
And spiked the football like you should.
Carson. Wow.
Mozzarella Monday is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You're invited to Valentino's big jumbo anniversary party, and we've got a gift just for you. On Thursday, July 31st, only buy one jumbo 16-inch pizza at a regular price and get a second pizza free. Hamburger or cheese pizza only on original crust. It's our way of saying thanks for sharing Valentino's tradition for over 68 years. Celebrate with a slice of Valentino's tradition on us. Pre-orders start July 30th, online, by phone, or in person, and the offer is good for July 31st only. Carry-out or delivery at participating Valentino's locations.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. It'll be hot and humid with a high around 101. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds with a low around 75. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with light winds and another hot day with a high near 96. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Tune in every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. for the Law of Lift with Dr. Lawrence Chatters. Sit back and enjoy listening to Dr. Chatters discuss real stories involving struggle, inspiration, and real-life experiences with special guests and insights. Remember, the higher the pressure, the greater the lift. It's the Law of Lift with Dr. Lawrence Chatters every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
More of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Thanks once again to Carson Schott of 1890 for coming in. Wonderful. So look forward to the Big Red preview this weekend at Memorial Stadium.
It's going to be great, Carson. And they're so far ahead of where they were last year. They need to get 5 to, I think he said 5,000. I think 7,000 should be your
great
goal. And I don't know why you wouldn't have your kids down there. I mean, you got to watch a real practice. That's the biggest difference. Instead of just going, we watched them. What'd they do? Just a bunch of, really no contact like that. No, there's going to be contact. I can't speak for them. I doubt there's any scrimmaging. I doubt there's any hey.
I went last year. It was very, very, very minimal scrimmaging. Not much. But they did something. So
they might have a period of 12
period.
live plays or something. But most likely it's just going to be just practice. But practice will be very physical. First time in pads, very physical.
Yes. So check the Huskers.com/tickets, how you can get tickets for that. And before we get to Mozzarella Monday, Bill, reminder, Kaiser Blasting and Coatings,
Jace,
they do big things. They abrasive coatings. They can powder blast everything for your cars. You can talk about
everything.
Talk about metal, everything, antiques, yard signs, trailers, car frames, everything. They do
trailers.
It all. They do it all. They can do hunting blinds. They do airplanes, for crying out loud.
Airplanes.
When
you see the planes out there right now that are crop dusting, it's incredible. When they get done with the year, right? What do? They call Kaiser. Make sure that their plane is ready to go for the next year. 100%.
I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you would. If you want to get a hold of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings,
How do we get a hold of them?
Please call them at 402-421-3559 or go to KaiserBlasting.com. It's K-A-S-E-R, KaiserBlasting.com.
Let's not forget also it's on a campus. They have a complete campus. It's huge.
It's a great place.
It's huge. When you walk on there, you'll be like, oh, wow. And you'll realize you're in the right spot. Thank you.
It is time, without further ado, for another edition of Mozzarella Monday.
Here we go.
Text us the best of the weekend in life, sports, etc. 402-464-5685. The best winner gets the $25, Bill, to Valentino's,
which we know is one incredible.
It's great pizza. This is a very popular segment. Anthony, shout out to Anthony. He's our guy there. He's loving this so far. So,
Anthony, just so you know, Gigi had a bunch of friends over. To do some, they were just having a great time in the basement, playing some pool, pitch, we ordered pizza from Valentino's.
Well, that's good.
We loaded up with 3 large pizzas and they mowed through it too. Thank you. Your service is incredible.
Here are our candidates for Mozzarella Monday. We start off with Murph. This would be tough to beat, Bill. It says, I just spent a week in Belize with good friends, rainforest jungle, caves, beaches, swimming in waterfalls, and made new Husker fans while they're in Belize. That is Murph.
Okay, that'd be incredible. One week
trip
they got into the jungle. Wow.
They did.
Okay, Murph, away.
And they saw fellow Husker fans there, which is pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Okay. Tom in Imperial says, Mozzarella Monday, I walked a half marathon on Sunday and played golf on Saturday in the heat. Good weekend.
Fitness. You walked a half marathon. That's very hard. You're looking
in 95-degree heat, but it felt like 110 probably in Imperial.
13.2 miles. Thank you.
It's pretty good.
Heat. Yes.
Next up, our friend Magic chimes in.
Magic.
He played golf. He says, I holed out on number Fort Highlands from 152 yards out. That's a big shot.
God, great to see Magic. I haven't seen him for a while. Magic, please stop.
Well, hang on. Hole Fort Highlands, Magic. That's a par 3. Did you get a hole in one? Is that an ace?
Yeah,
Hole Fort Highlands is certifiably for sure a par 3, unless you're playing the back 9 first.
Yeah, I wonder how that went
I
down.
don't know.
Anyway,
If you had an ace, say it was an ace.
Please tell us if it
was just a hole.
Yes.
That's an ace.
Let us know.
Okay, Rubber Duck says, yesterday was my son's 3rd birthday. He was in the NICU for 2 weeks when he was born, but growing like a weed now and ornery as heck. Ornery as heck, yeah.
Okay, and the name?
That's Rubber Duck from
Rubber
LinkedIn.
Duck.
Didn't give me his son's name, but and Magic said he had an ace. Start off with, I had a hole in one.
Had a hole in one.
Magic.
Magic. Start this out. Yeah. Had a hole in one.
To say you
hold out. That means you're like in the middle of fairway and knocked one in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
It's a way different story.
Yeah. He says
stock up, Magic.
Okay, hole in one. Okay. This guy's not going for he wants to give an update. This is Jeff the texter says, I won Mozzarella Monday in early April. My induction to the State Bowling Hall of Fame was this past weekend.
Oh, how was
I want to share this with you guys. Thanks for a great show. I got a picture with him with the plaque by the sign of the Hall of Fame.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Wow.
We already
how hard that is. Thank you.
Yep. See, Carrie says here, my son James was a ball boy for the Union Omaha soccer game this weekend.
Oh, wow. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Scotty Skur says this. I have a best and a worst. I used to play a lot of golf, but took over a decade off. I spent all summer trying to get my swing back, and now I shot an 85, which is my best I've played in 10 years. That night, though, I was walking down the stairs, missed a step, fell to the bottom, and cracked a rib. I won't be playing golf the rest of the summer now. Scotty Skur.
Had a high and a low.
If
we had a high-low, you definitely win. If you had shot an 85, very pumped about that, then broke a rib, that'd be a high-low, 100%.
He cracked a rib. Okay, that's painful, but also awesome. Next up, unnamed texter says, had a great weekend hanging out with friends and family at the yearly family campout. Look at this, Bill. Got close to 100 of us there on Saturday.
And they stayed overnight?
It appears so. I don't know where this is at. And like you guys had a big seafood cookout. So you guys had some shrimp at the shrimp boil, obviously, at the cabin.
And if they had 100 people camping overnight in tents, that's incredible.
When it was 98 degrees out, by the way.
That's what I mean.
Too.
It's like, oh, wow.
Those are our early submissions. What are you leaning towards off the bat here, Bill?
I've got it right now. You can make either go both of them, or you can make a difference, or whatever you want to do. Right now, it's the overnight camp out and Magic's hole in one. I mean, we said he had an ace. I mean, the holdout didn't kind of come back. He actually had a hole in one.
Like that? I hold out.
It's hard. I'm just telling you right now. Try to get a hole in one. Go out and try it today.
I played golf millions of times in my life. I've never had one. I lived on a par 3 golf course for a couple of years and never had an ace. And the longest hole in that course is 137. We're not talking about 220-yard par 3s, Bill. We're talking about
you've never had one.
I've never had.
I came within like an inch of one on a par, obviously par 3. Came within an inch. Yeah, unbelievable. So I'm going to go with those. Those are my 2 selections. If you want to select, if you want to go 2, Jake, go 2. Or if you want to go 1, you make the call.
I think I got to go with Magic's ace.
Okay, I'm fine with
hole
that.
In one.
Magic wins it.
The camp out sounds awesome. 100 people in this heat.
This is never easy, people. This is never easy. Magic, you're the winner. A hole in one. That's pretty. And the fact that you told us you
hold out. Like
yes. That. Now that's even made it even.
Yeah.
He set us up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, he did.
He's a friend of the show.
He is. Congrats to Magic. He gets $25 to Valentino's for Mozzarella Monday. Chime in next weekend for your best of the weekend, as always. We'll wrap things up with the spillover next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze. It'll be hot and humid with a high around 101. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds with a low around 75. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies with light winds and another hot day with a high near 96. I'm meteorologist Kyle Buck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and digital insurance 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
We're on the air.
Back.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, One Love. I did not get the chance to go to Cane's for the celebration yesterday, National Chicken Finger Day, Bill, but I assume it was a wonderful day for them.
Well, it went, and I know I haven't actually talked to someone like that, but I know from driving past,
busy.
It was very busy, right? I noted right away how fast people were getting through the line. So busy, but a line, but that's what they do. They had the iPads.
Yep.
To be out there. Can you imagine what the workers were going through yesterday out there in that heat? I mean, if you're out front, there's no shade.
Yeah.
So thank you.
We're talking nonstop busy, because it's busy all day from 10 a.m. until some places midnight.
Incredible.
Well done, Ray. Thanks for love that they did that. Next year it's on a Monday, so it'll be busy Monday.
Be busy Monday. I like it on Monday better. I do.
Yes. By the way, you will not hear Swim on the next show, because Swim, Big Nick
Swim.
Sainert, is out in Chicago. Flew out this morning, flies back tonight. It'll be just a full
He
day
is
for
so
Nick.
committed.
He's out for Big Ten volleyball media days in Chicago.
Very cool. That's tight though. I'm telling you, I'm if you're going to Chicago, I'm nervous, because that's a hectic airport. Whipping in there and then trying to get your cab or your Uber to get to where you have to get back to your flight. Whew, that's a lot.
I think about that team for a second. So Nebraska volleyball, of course, brand new head coach and Danny Busman Kelly. And I think about Kalen DeBoer. Kalen DeBoer replaces a legend at Alabama, and this year they go 9 wins last year. That's a disappointing year for Alabama. You're talking about a team. This fan base expects Nebraska to be in the title hunt every year. She's in right now. Nebraska's picked in a very tough conference first to win the Big Ten. So you're coming in with extreme expectations right away. That can't be easy.
Yeah, it's not really even Final Four. It's really going to be in the championship game, and then you got to win it, or in the championship game. Anything less, Final Four is still, which is incredible. It's still kind of like, if we lost, it's like that's talk about the expectations.
Right.
Oh, that's a lot.
It is a lot,
but that's also you sign up for it. You'd much rather be at a place that has that type, and then they also have sometimes the expectations don't meet what your roster looks like. Sometimes their expectations are to win it all.
Yep.
But your roster doesn't say win it all. Their roster does say win it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you would embrace that at the highest level.
Look forward to seeing how that is out there for media days for Swim out there in Chicago for the volleyball. But we mentioned before we get out of here, it is day one of fall camp. Bill, when does it start? Does it feel real today for day one? When does it start getting like, hey, the season's upon us? Is it day one, or when does it get there for fall camp?
It takes a little bit of time. At day one, it's high. I wouldn't say the word anxiety, but it's just how fast you move from. The first thing you're going to look at is, like I always say to people, when anybody comes and watches us practice, they're going to leave, and I want them to say, wow, I love how they practice, which means that everyone's out there doing their thing pre-practice. When it gets to the pre-practice, whether it be a walkthrough, whether it be a special team situation before that, when you get to stretch, there's a burst to it. And then every time you hear a horn, one where that changes the segments, meaning it might be 4 periods of individual. Okay, nothing happens. They just click, period 3, 4, 5, 6. But also that horn hits and you have to move. You better be moving. And so I used to always say transition is part of the drill. So transition into your next phase, and you cannot have palms up, or all of a sudden it's like, well, where are we going? Because they've been well instructed on where they're going. And that's always where special teams is always so imperative too, to get to that and to get going. And so right away, that's the one thing the biggest concern is when you have that meeting as a staff today at whatever time, noon or whatever it is. It's Coach Rule he'll have a list of things that he'll write down. Hey, this was good. Love this. We are not even close on this and this. And usually it's in transition. How fast we get to it. How fast is that period going? That's how your practice doesn't dwindle. What was our stretch like? Were we organized? All the thing with what was going on. That's what you want to have to make an efficient practice with what's going on.
Well, we will have a report from SIP tomorrow morning. He's going to be there for about a half hour today. We hope. But watch more than Dylan, please. You can watch Dylan. It's fine. Well, what about?
We should have some answers.
We gave him a checklist, Bill. We gave him a list of, not 40 things, a couple things. Just look at this. Give us a report.
So we'll see
if
what he comes back with.
See if he follows through.
Steve Sipple.
Yes.
Prayers for Bullet.
Prayers for Bullet. That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill